watching the night, deeper every tick, yeah. Red arrows raining, charts of suicide dive. I see the bottom, swear it's only 5. One more layer, tell myself it's strategic, but leverage is laughing, carving up my ticket. Bitcoin sitting pretty, no blade on the skin. Spot just breeze, let the storm blow through again. Me, I'm diving head first, palms wide and bleeding, catching a knife, convinced I'm succeeding. Every ticket falls, I whisper this is the turn, but the cut gets deeper, blood starts to burn. No liquidation on spot, just time to wait it out. But I'm feeding the blade, screaming there's no doubt. Catching the knife, bleeding out slow, telling myself it's genius while I lose control. One more head, one more, this time it bounces, but the blade keeps cutting, no mercy, no ounces. Catching a knife, risky as it, averaging down straight into my own self spot. BTC's calm, no blood on the floor, but I'm catching a knife. Still catching a knife. Margin calls, screaming, phones on fire, red, double down, harder, got nothing left in my head. It's just temporary, it's just a shakeout, but the knife's twisting deeper, no way to fake out. Friends cashed early, posted their wins and bounced. I'm still here bleeding, clinging to the plan I announced. Spot just floats quiet, no rope around his neck, but I'm catching the knife, choking on my own wreck. Every slice I take, I say this time it's mine, but probabilities laughing, stats don't lie. Calm spot, investment, no blade to survive. Leverage is war, and I'm still alive. Catching the knife, bleeding out slow, telling myself it's genius while I lose control. One more head, one more, this time it bounces, but the blade keeps cutting, no mercy, no ounces. Catching the knife, risky as it, averaging down straight into my own self spot. BTC's calm, no blood on the floor, but I'm catching the knife. Why do we chase the falling steel? Think we're heroes, think we'll make the deal. Knife keeps dropping cuts through hope and pride. One wrong tick and it's liquidation time. Switch to spot, let the acid breathe free. No blade, no blood, just you and the sea. But the thrill of the cash, that rush in the vein, keeps us grabbing the knife again and again. Catching the knife, bleeding out slow, telling myself it's genius while I lose control. One more head, one more, pray for the bounce, but the blade keep falling, no mercy, no ounces. Catching the knife, risky as hell, averaging down straight into my own self spot. BTC's calm, no blood on the floor, but I'm catching the knife, still catching the knife.
He said, then ghosted the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the ringing of the cowbell. Grab your ding-a-ling, give it a nice little clang, clang, and put a big smile on your face. You just need a little cowbell and a whole lot of Jesus. I think I just got flashed by that turtle. I feel violated. When I tried to do that in the pool hall, well, they called the police on me. I didn't have that much luck. Turtles get all the babes.
The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow.
Good ass coffee.
Coffee's here, you know. Oh, the
good ass coffee, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels. How you doing tonight? Welcome to Late Night Crypto with the Road Dogg. Honored to have you here with me as we watch Bitcoin just teeter on the edge of destruction or comeback. Which is it going to be? I'm sure we got arguments for both situations over here right now. I'm looking at this guy. I've been looking at this guy for, well, there are a few minutes here. We've forecasted the possibility of it coming back down here to this little purple area right over here. She did dab a little bit below, but we caught it right back, and that is perfectly A-okay. Nothing happens perfectly over in crypto. It's cool when it does. A perfect little retest of a certain little line drawn on there. But there's always wiggle room, right? There's always a little wiggle room. All right, so this is interesting. This is a possible thing that I'm looking at is a possible harmonic pattern down here, 886 retracement area, that could signify our lower high. A lot of people are disappointed because we broke this guy over here. A lot of people are disappointed because we broke this guy over here, but what we didn't break with this guy over here, that's the most important one. As long as we don't break this one, we got a higher low end. This is the prime opportunity place for it to happen. We're catching something here, and if it's going to hold, we should see it hold. If it starts breaking below here, and we break below this D point, especially if we break below this little X point where we started over here, well, all bets are off for this little guy. We may be looking at something a little bit more sinister there, but right now we got the chance, harmonically speaking, proportionately speaking, mathematically speaking, by the price action and how it moves, that we can catch a bounce over here. And they are slow in starting off sometimes. You ever tried shorting one of these guys on the inverse patterns? Hard as hell. It takes a lot of patience. Like, well, for instance, up here, 83,000. How many people shorted it and held that from 83,000? It takes some effort, some planning, to get that, not get stopped out, to have the conviction. And it didn't want to give you that conviction for a while. Same thing, we were up at 126,000. Took a while to show up, right? And they always got the chance to do double bottoms or double tops in these situations over here, and we might be doing that. I've been mentioning this last couple of days since we finally got down here. We could go up a little bit, 67, 68,000, and come right back down to 62, 63 to retest this area, and that would actually be a strong sign. A type 2 return is what they call it in the harmonic field over here. Some other interesting things to note is that if we take our Fibonacci time and go from swing high to swing low, look where we're falling in at right here on this bottom Fibonacci was. Isn't that beautiful? Well, that's interesting. Do I have you assigned over here? 1, 2, 3. Is that what we got? All right, so this is our fib time retracement. Just went from point X to point A right there. Gives us some possibilities over here of some time intervals. And right here we are, just right back where we started. And this could be the little completion of this little cycle here. We start something new. So just something I throw out there. It is common to use fib time cycles with this. You don't see me do it too much. You might start seeing me do a little bit more. We can also apply that theory right over here. Might we expect something July 26th or maybe something August, Saturday, August 1st, or what is that, July 2nd? Somewhere through that little time area to get some kind of peak or lower low, whichever direction we're going to go. Just some things to ask ourselves as we ponder things over here. Just saying. Looks like we got a little something that might be happening here on Friday the 12th. I want to mark that little guy. Let's see what happens. Do we just range down here in between then? We come up, come down, bounce again there? I don't know, man. I'm just throwing a few little time elements over here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 4-hour chart. Looks rough as hell. What looks good though is that we got we've got bullish crosses on these smaller moving averages. Now, normally don't see a rollover this quick when we get the crossover, and normally that doesn't happen. I hope this is not one of the first times and one of the rare cases that I'll have to say, well, I have seen it this one time when Bitcoin dropped down to 62, then it just fell on down to 38,000, like, and made all bears rich and happy. I hope this is not what I have to report, every time that I encounter this. Usually there's enough strength over here that we start pulling back up. So, I mean, we're at some good levels to look for a possible high or low, possible double bottom scenario over here, possible harmonic completion, meaning this is a bullish harmonic pattern, meaning this is possibly a good long place. Definitely not a short place. This is not the place that I would be coming saying, you know what, if we're just going down, I'm just going to go ahead and go short now. It looks like a bear pinning anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and front run it and short it on to the downside. That is probably the worst thing to do right now. Even if it comes true, poor decision making over here. We don't, the rule is not to short bottoms. The rule is to try to long bottoms. And if we are at a bottom, this is a tried and true bottom retestment place right over here at 886. And it does look a little brutal. I gotta admit, it does look a little brutal over here on the 1 hour. Perhaps we should zoom the hell out, maybe. Remind ourselves that on the weekly, it does look brutal too. So we got all this stuff to contend with. So much stuff. This says that we should bounce, can bounce. We did bounce. Looks like it's good. 200 moving average here on the weekly is what we bounced off of. Don't know if you realize that. Here's the Christmas tree candles for you Christmas tree lovers out there. 'Tis the season to be worried what the hell's going on. As I point out on this weekly chart, there's still a bullish cross at the 9 over the 21, and I think that should keep us from just falling straight through this 200, whether we come back up a little bit and then go crash through it. We don't know. We just know there's a good chance that this level holds, even if it's just temporarily. Are there some other examples that we could look at are there some lower low? There's always some lower low ideas, right? There do be some other variations we can look at for deeper lows, but it basically brings us, we got to look at 58,000 in that area and bottom of the trend line. We may do that now. We may have to wait a little bit. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. Well, I take that back. I do have a crystal ball. It just doesn't tell me a damn thing when I look at it. But there it is. All right. So yeah, we do have a crystal ball. Nice wick with buy pressure, but now we're getting a candle that wants to go. There's a saying, I mean, we can know this is a hammer candle. It looks good. We could be going up and swing, and this could be a bottoming sign, right? At a bottoming area. Looks good. Sounds good. But there's also that saying, what gets wicked often gets candlestick. Is this thing trying to candlestick us down there? Man, I hope not. Let's come down to the 1 hour and see what we're looking at. We're getting rejected over here on the 1 hour. Oh no, not a rejection, not another rejection. And it's confusing as hell. Look at the 9 moving average. It just crossed bullishly, but they're both kind of coming down. Yeah, there's some funky price action going on over here for sure. And the only thing that you can really do is just draw your trend lines as best you can. We can do bodies to bodies. That gives us one idea, which is a little bit leaning to the downside. So we'd have something like this, or maybe something slanting down. Not many people are looking at it this way right here. They're more looking at a pennant shape. This is more of a falling wedge in a very shallow one, which according to Thomas Bukowski is a premium one to be involved with when you're at the bottoms over here. Remember, we can come back and test this little guy again. We already got it twice. I would hope that you might hold, but yet here we are trying to be below the 9 and the 21 here on the 1 hour. 9 is above it, right? That's bullish. That can bring us back up. Look at all these buy wicks, all these wicks underneath here. That's orders coming in saying, I think I'm going to go long here. This looks like a good place to go long. I'm going to go long here. So we got people being a little bullsy over there going long. And we got a trend line, which unfortunately right now we're breaking. Now, is that uncommon with these symmetrical triangles? Hell no, it's not. These are my least favorite patterns out there. Whether you want to look at it as a pennant shape, bearish pennant, which a lot of people are. That idea would be a measured move from here down to here. And they typically put it at the breakout point to get the measured move, which takes us down here to 57, 129. We're down to our bigger ass trend line down here. I assume that's a trend line. It's slanted. I'm running with it. The trend line that we have not touched yet. There would be one argument to do that. Now, I personally have gotten away from putting them at the breakout, subjective breakout points and things like that. But I could see what I would call an AB equals CD pattern that could take us down here. Maybe. Did we make it up through a 382 at least? Let's just double check that. On the locals, I believe we certainly did. We went up to a 0.5, okay. Or a little bit above it. And we would be looking for that negative 0.5 right there. So a few little points down here, depending on how you wants to do it. So this little zone at 58,000, which that's also an area that we'd look at. There's a couple of arguments saying that yeah, we could find ourselves down there. Would that invalidate this idea? Yes, it would. It would invalidate that idea, but that would give us a nice little pop off the 618 Fibonacci area. That big one that we never hit on the weekly. You guys remember that on the weekly since we were over there? Yeah. So, we are testing this 200 moving average on the weekly. That's a big thing. And that's, oh man, what are you erasing over here? I'm just trying to erase that line. That wasn't it. Is that it? How about this one? Is that it? How about that one? How about that one? Okay, I think we got it enough. Yeah, when you zoom out, all the little wiggly squiggly lines that you draw on the smaller time frames, you're like, oh my God, it looks so threatening there. But geez, it's so tiny when you zoom out. Yeah, it's good to zoom out. Good to zoom out. I can see the possibility of some sideways, some things I do like. Thickening cloud, that's a little helpful. 9 over the 21, that's helpful. But there are some bearish signs here. You got to be aware of it. I mean, we flipped bearish over here. We still got money flow in the red, but that's starting to come down. I mean, in the green, but that's starting to come down on the weekly, right? MACD starting to give up the ghost again. She hasn't crossed just yet, bearishly. I hope that she doesn't, because it sucks when she does that. And our RSI is below our signal line over here and lost its trend line. So yeah. Over the next few weeks, we could definitely drop lower. So all I'm doing is just seeing what kind of traction we get from this possibility here. Because maybe we just got, with that big of a drop, maybe that guy gave us enough to satisfy that for a little while, and it won't just pile drive us down to $13,000 or wherever that we're hoping to go. We still got lots of levels of support to work our way through here, right? 60,000, the 58, 57, even down to 54, all the way through here, and then all this buy pressure up through here, 56. Down to 48, where a lot of people are looking to come and test this. If you look here on the weekly, you see we got this candle right here and another one over there. And those are always cool to look for, the support resistance flips. And I believe that's another reason why people are looking at that 48, 49. Well, that's a valid area. It flips support and resistance. Good chance that we might find some support there again. Go retest it. Well, that would suck. So there are arguments. There's lower fibs right in these areas too, also corresponding with that, and that's why I like fibs. Saves me from having to try to find all these little guys. The fibs usually find them for me. I don't have to look as hard. But yeah, so what could be a bullish situation that could happen over here? Well, we are set up for this idea. I don't think anybody's really talking about it yet. May start hearing about it soon. Where we could get a trigger wave. And that's where we come down here and then we decide that, well, hell, that's good enough. Let's go ahead and bounce here. And those usually results in some good ass moves, especially if it's got some divergence on it. We got lower price action over here, which we don't. We really don't so much. Almost. I mean, there's some slight, but that would probably take us going, closing the candle body about 65. Wait a minute. Where is this? About 65. Where are we at right now? Well, hell, we're at 62 now. Perhaps if we use our Christmas tree candles, we would have that divergence. My bad. We would have that divergence right here happening right now. There is divergence right there. Are you on the RSI? There's divergence on the RSI. So with my Fibonacci candles, I'm not seeing that because they work just a little bit different, right? But on your regular Christmas tree candles, you got bullish divergence right down here on our support area and at the 200 moving average area. It's got such a good chance to flip over here just right when everybody gets bearish and about to give up. They just, well, that was it. Sorry, suckers. Same thing that they do periodically. Same thing they did back here. Remember this one? Remember this wick here and then this other wick, and everybody's, oh no, we're going to go, oh no. And then, sorry, up we went. And went from 53, went up to 74, and that was the time to get the hell out of altcoins and crypto right over here. If you'd done that, you would have come out all right. Maybe you could have played Bitcoin again, but left altcoins alone because they peaked right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me come over and say hello to everybody. I'm going to come back on a reasonable time scale over here. We looked at the bigger time frames. This is the 1 hour right here. She's looking a little janky, like she's untrustworthy, like she got caught stepping out or something and don't want to admit it. I don't know what's going on right there. We did break a trend line over here. So what does that mean when you come to these symmetrical triangles? Well, unless it's going to do that pennant thing and drop and drop and drop and pardon me a minute, I've probably got some shorts I need to, or some longs well, they should have stop losses. How far can you come down? We're at we're on the 15-minute. We're at 62.8. We're looking to retest 62.3. So looking for a few $100 drops over here and hoping like hell that these bullish moving average crosses and what we're seeing over here. Ichimoku cloud is basically saying chop chop, and that's usually what you get out of these pennant shapes. That's what I've been trying to say for a while. They are not to be trusted. You could see anything happen. You could see all this happen, and we just end up ranging through here. Okay, this is a preliminary pattern thing, and they are so untrustworthy. So untrustworthy. It can act as a reversal. It can act as a continuation. It's a wild card, and it can do both at the same time and just leave you, what the hell are you doing? It does the rabbit run, like the little rabbit that runs across the road in the middle of the night, like, I'm going here, no, I'm going over here, no, gets and under your front tire usually is how that happens, because they can't make up their damn mind which side of the road they want to be on. That is my best explanation for the past 4 or 5 years of a symmetrical triangle. Don't trust them. Don't trust that rabbit running across the road. Worse than a squirrel. 15 people hanging out with the turkey tonight. Let me come over and say hello to everybody. Please let my microphone be on.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, we got Dave P was here first tonight. Good to see you, Dave. Thank you for being here tonight. Thursday night again. It's always Thursday. Always Thursday. I feel like all I do is drink good ass coffee and say it's Thursday. And we're at a critical level for Bitcoin. We're always at a critical level for Bitcoin, it seems. We need a bounce. I agree, we need a bounce. Can't spell crypto without cry. That's Dave. Dave, you're very witty, my friend. You're very witty. Can't spell crypto without cry. For those of you guys that don't know, Dave puts up these squirrels over here, because I see squirrels. It's a ADHD or ADD, ADHD, whatever the new terminology is, kind of thing. I got it. I found out I had it when I was 30 years old, kind of late. Oh, well, I'm only 27 right now. Yeah. That's it. Anyway, going back over to squirrels and Dave. Dave is the motivation behind our comedic character over here on the Crypto Music TV channel. It's a very small channel with some shorts and some comedy specials, as well as music videos and music video contest shows over here. Very entertaining, very cool. With our lovely Jenny Jiggles right over here hosting the show. Jenny Jiggles hosts that show. And you can check out Dave's comedy routines. They're not for your kids, all right? We are a late night show. We are for adults. It's not nasty, but it's tongue-in-cheek kind of there. And Dave likes boobies. More than any squirrel I've ever met in my entire life. But I can't blame him, because I also like boobies. So I don't want to be a hypocrite. All I can do is just support him in his recovery idea. And gosh darn it, I think Jenny's torturing the poor little boy bastard. We're dropping like a rock again in Bitcoin. Let's go down to a smaller time frame so we can really feel the pain. How about that 1 minute time frame? Oh my God, it hurts. It hurts so bad. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. So I've been actually trying to long this idea over here, and I don't know how that's going for me. I should probably come over. Oh, well, it looks like I'm stopped out over here, so it's not going. Tiny account got a little tinier on that one. That sucks. I had some good wins over here, and I think I got chopped up in the chop. I do have a short going over here, and it's not much of it. Should I add to it? I think I waited too late to add to it. Here on this 15-minute, we're already so deep down there. We got $300 to go that I'm seeing some kind of reaction. Break that 300, then I'll probably pile some more in over here. Just a little bit. Nothing much going on over here on that very ass tiny account. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, come back over to the chat here. Stricker says, welcome in, everybody. BetaBot, sorry I'll have to see you all later tonight. Okay, BetaBot, when you come back, I'm sure we'll look at ladies for you there. Digital X Natives is in the house. Good to see you, my man. And make sure I'm not missing anybody over here. I got to catch up with the chat. Over here. BetaBot. Nasty Jeans says, hey, crypto people. Hey, Nasty Gene, how you doing today? George Scare, 4859. Good evening, good people. Loving the show. Road Dog, loving you being here, man. Thank you so much. I love seeing new names in our chat, and I like seeing new subscribers, because gosh darn it, it has taken 4 years to break 2,200 subscribers over here from just our nightly live streams and things like that. So thank you very much, man. It's hard to get the word out. It's hard for a new, a small YouTuber to get traction, and especially in this niche field. I'm like, oh my God, I could be doing anything else and probably get a lot more views than what I would get for what I'm doing here in crypto. So it has to be a passion play, because it definitely sure as hell don't pay. You guys ever wonder what a YouTube creator makes? Let me show you what I make every month for 4 years, just to show you, just to give you an idea. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. I mean, I'm not selling anything. There's a few affiliate. I've never seen any. Tangent is the only thing that's ever really kind of helped me pay the bills over here. Revenue last 31 days. I made $53 last month. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that cool? Oh, did I respond to that? I try to respond to all my comments and stuff over here. Yeah, so it's not a glamorous life being a YouTuber. It's really got to be something, I guess, more of a passion. And so luckily, I guess crypto and TA is my passion over here. As we continue to drop like a rock, like we're never going to stop with Bitcoin. And a lot of people will be really convinced we're a bear pennant right now. I'm not, because I'm still looking at this level. We start losing it and floating below it, well, I'll have to start entertaining that idea. But right now, I'm expecting this guy to be retested. And if you guys have heard me talk before October, or sometime around by through there. I expect 57, maybe even a little bit lower, 58 to be tested too. I was just hoping it's not going to happen now, but if we want to, fine. That'll give us some divergence, and maybe we can bounce off of that little guy, right? And get a bigger move off of 58,000 than we would from here, more than likely, I would think. We don't have to worry about going back and testing it. We've already got that box ticked off, and then we can wait for the bears to come up with an excuse for us to go down to the 48,000 Fibonacci down there. Right now, it's just a lot of bearishness over here, and I understand that. It's an uncertain time right now. Griffin says, Tommy the Turtle, T-Dat. We'll put that on our list over here. If you got any requests you want me to take a look at for altcoins, crypto, that's what tonight's show is. Earlier today, I went on and we went over Bitcoin, and then we started getting into some stocks because I got a big-ass old list of stocks that I'm just trying to look for some good possible setups. And there's several over there. We posted them over into the Telegram group, trade setups. I'm itching to buy some Zcash. That's a juicy price, says George. Let's take a look at Zcash. Zcash, we've been following that one since the low 200s. Well, I've been following it. Well, I've been following it here on the channel since $30. When Binance dumped it back down to $30. So that was a dirty move. But and that told me, wait a minute, Binance is in on this. Oh, hell yeah. You don't know fade this one. They know something. They were threatening to delist it and all this other stuff and created a scare, but then all of a sudden it started bouncing from $30, and suddenly there's no more bad news or anything about it. Oh, no more delisting. It's still listed over there, and it manipulation at its finest. We got Sin in the house. How you doing, Sin? And we got Ed. How you doing, Ed? What's up, chat? Took a break, but not from buying banker. Let's go. We looked at that last night. Might not look at it again. I've got it over here on my watch list. Let's put that on the list, BNKR, because it looks all right. Bam soup or sup? Oh, wait a minute. What? That's crazy. How's it do that? I've never seen this before. You guys see this? Over here in Ave Medina, on my thing, it says family soup. Oh, it does on the screen too, family soup. But when I move over it, it says sup, fam. I've never seen that happen. Did you do something different? How's it doing that? There's some little symbol before it. It looks like a Chinese character or a Japanese character with the letter A beside it, huh? That's crazy. I've never seen that. See? It says sup, fam, and then it says family soup. I don't know, for some reason that just blew my mind. Damien Wentz says some of y'all are forgetting to click that like. Well, naughty. Well, that helps this little tiny channel grow and helps me be a little bit more motivated to keep doing it. Because I got to tell you, a little bit, it's starting to wear on me. And, oh, God forbid, there maybe have to be some changes going on in the family over here. And maybe involving some changes. There could be under threat of this show not being around for a little while. Or backing off a lot. I'm just saying, I hope it doesn't come to that. But anyway, in the meantime...
Moving to a new city? Let Exit Scam Moving handle everything. We'll take 80% of your stuff up front as a gas fee, and the rest might arrive eventually. Don't worry, it's non-custodial. We rug so you don't have to.
Crypto cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dogg Crypto now. Like or bear eats ya. Better call Road Dogg.
For those of you out there who have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
There's a lot of subliminal things over here saying, hit that like button. Well, if we don't get enough likes, then I'll put on the Road Dogg promotional music. And we'll subliminally get people to hit that. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and put on a little Road Dogg promotional music now. It's catchy. I haven't heard it in a while. That's a... Kingpin Crypto says Zcash. Ugh. Put the Rainbow Gal back on. The Rainbow Gal? Who's the Rainbow Gal? Which one's the rainbow? We got Jenny. She's more like our OG. Are you talking about Jenny's mom? Are you talking about Jenny's mom? Like Jenny, but the super value meal version? We'll see if she's working tonight. If that's what you're talking about. I don't know. She always likes to pick up a few hours here and there. Defcoin Records says Ave Medina. If you guys don't know about Defcoin Records, then that is where, well, not this particular music, but the music that you hear on my show that has not been released for streaming, that's where you'll find it. Oh, we're growing a little bit. 29 subscribers over here now. We got music visualizers over here. And with the music, crypto themed music, trading music. I try to pride myself on the quality of music that I produce. That's why I'm putting it over here to kind of weed it out and stuff. But I call it radio quality. This is stuff that you would expect to hear on radio. Lots of good lyrics, good music, good beats, and parody songs. There's lots of parody songs, so you might recognize a few little lyrical references or musical ideas there. So, I know where I come from. Inspiration, baby. While we're over here, let's take a look at Total 3, because Total 3 is also in one of those formations. And I was saying last night, it's blowing my mind last night. I did not expect this. It doesn't make any sense right now. I'll come back to the chat. But both Bitcoin and altcoins are at a price. Believe it's telling me we're at a price where you may be getting fooled, getting too bearish too soon. These patterns have a high chance of playing out higher than your regular patterns that you would see, triangles, flags, all that other stuff. These have more of a 70-80% chance to be correct. And it says that we could be bottoming over here. And like I said, it doesn't just happen all at once, like just a bounce. Sometimes it can take a while. Sometimes, a lot of times, there's some kind of double bottom, right? So we may range and accumulate through here first, and it may take a minute. It may not be as exciting as this first bounce, right? But this could be a reversal right here. This could be our lower high, and then we come and take out this guy over here. In other words, we see a lot of money coming into altcoins, or at least to get us halfway back up to where we were, right? So I'm watching. This is what I'm watching for. I've got my arguments. I got my reasons. They're solid. They're repeatable. They've happened before, and they can happen again. Look, we've made a series of higher highs and higher lows. Technically, we're still making a higher low until we go below this guy. This looks like it could be just the little flush out that we need to clear things out in this market. I'm just throwing that out there. So we got those ideas, but then we also got some weekly time frames saying, I'm feeling a little bit bearish. So honestly, all we can do is watch and see how they react. And if it does lose areas, we will have to adjust. I will have to adjust. If we bounce, gonna ride the hell out of it. Gonna ride the hell out of it. Because it's gonna take some other people a little time to start loving it. Look, we got some stuff over here. You guys want to bet on? Anybody tell me what fib? If I pull my fib retracement from here to here, anybody want to guess about which one this might be? You don't even have to be correct. Just be in the ballpark. Anybody? What if I pull it from here to here? Well, we'll get to that one next. Why don't we do that one first? I don't care. Anybody? We got any takes on this? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? See who's been paying attention to the fibs over here. Ave says, check out Crypto Music TV by Road Dogg. Thank you, Ave. Thank you for doing that, my man. Ave's always looking out right there. A little cowbell and a whole lot of Jesus. What we all need. All right, I want to keep coming down to the chat until I see somebody respond to the question I asked over there. We got Meet Damien in the chat right there. Meet Damien, I think he was streaming earlier tonight there. Right over here. Yeah, a 2-hour stream over there, my man. Just got off 10 minutes ago. Meet Damien, a fellow YouTuber over here, steadily growing. It's hard to grow. It's hard to grow on here. Hard to grow, so hard. He's come up a lot since I first met him and had him over here in the chat. Congratulations, Damien. I'm glad to see you getting some traction over there. It's hard, though. It's hard. He also streams on TikTok and some other things, too. So I think he moved from TikTok over to here, if that's right. But go check out Meet Damien. I think it's at 8 p.m. at night, Monday through Friday. Come back to the old chat here. Yo, need a bounce bad here. We do, and we could get one. We got a solid argument for a bounce here. It just may try our patience, though. It's one of those kind of bounces. But we are at a perfect place to bounce and honestly to recover. But we got to wait for confirmations on it. Hobby says, that's weird. Oh, the thing where the soup family or the family soup. Bots have compromised the chat. Oh, bots have compromised everything these days. Bullish on Parade. How you doing, my man? Good to see you, Bullish on Parade. It's auto-translate in the chat, Road Dog. Were you speaking French again? Hola, amigos. Hello. Oh! I gets it. Well, what were you... Sup, fam? And it says family soup. The translation is family soup. Okay. I thought you were speaking a foreign language there. Huh. I'm testing it out. Oh my God. Okay. Yes, it does translate. I gotta. How do we get that off? Oh crap. I was just playing around. I don't want to get in trouble with you. Why can't I? Listen, I can't delete. Any other time you will let me delete my own things. This time it will not. Oh, and it's showing up on. Okay. Well, hey, you remember that thing about me telling you, hey, the stream may not be around very long. That move probably didn't help anything. What the hell? Can somebody, can I get a moderator to delete my my comment right there, please? Because it's not, for some reason, it's not doing it for me. I'm trying but all it's doing is putting it up on the screen and making me look even worse. Can somebody please grab that it was a typo. That's what I'm rolling with. It was a typo. Translate kicks in when you hover over words. Family soup, hell yeah. David wins when you look at WLD. Do you see a reversal or continuation? I don't know. Let's take a look. It's been doing pretty good lately, right? I thought I saw where it looked like it had some more upside. But then again, that's going to have a lot to do with total 3. I keep calling it total 3. I'm using total ES now. Family soup, the cannibalism specialty. We like them thick over here, says Ave. The gal with the pigtails. The gal with the pigtails. I don't know if she's on this screen. I think she might be somewhere else. And honestly, I've got things in such a mess, I don't know where anything is. Let's see if Miss Jenny, I think that's you. This one? This one? That must be her. Obviously, it's Jenny's mom. Jenny's mom is thick. That's who we were talking about. Meet Damon says, I'm in a long at oil at 93. Can you chart oil using CLU ticker on weeks? CLU. Meet Damon, let me ask you a question about weeks. Now, I see everybody else use weeks and it looks all right. And I use it on my phone app and it does okay. There's some things I don't like it about their minimums. It doesn't let me really tailor my entries and things, especially if you got if you're trying to use a smaller account. If it's a bigger account, you probably got plenty of RAM. But sometimes they have a lot of I don't really like that, but that's what I'm talking about. But my performance, when I pull it up on my computer here for the stream, it is so janky, so laggy that I just refuse to use. I mean, I've got to sit here and wait for it to show up. And if I'm in a hurry to do something, needed to get in there and do something on my account, it's just so laggy as hell. It just makes it almost unusable. It's very frustrating. I was wondering if you experienced that, or is that something on my end? Maybe I should try a different browser. I don't know. It's just weird. But I don't see anybody else that uses it happen to it. And we got Banker. The Panga has spoken. Can you look at KGen token? I sure can. KGen. Writing all these down here. Triggers this. Nah. Canton Road Dog. Can I look at it? Canton CC. We'll look at that. Mission Impossible 77. I like seeing these new names. Thank you for being here, guys. Please hit that like button if you get bigger. Funny. Jenny's in therapy. Such markets. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Crazy market. I couldn't delete it either. Strega, you have all the power. Why is it not? It will not let me do it either. I can't get that off of there. That's unfair. And it keeps showing up over the screen. I'm not helping the situation. Bush on Parade says, I used to use Weeks, but K-Sex is way better. I've never tried K-Sex. Huh. I have mixed feelings about Wix. I have some mixed. I don't know. I've seen some things, and maybe I don't want to say too much, but some of the things that make me question them. I'm not sponsored. I don't have an affiliate, or I might have an affiliate link, but it's just one that. Not like they've ever reached out to me or anything like that. But I don't know. I hear that they treat the people that they choose pretty well and stuff like that. I don't know. Most of my interactions with people on exchange is said, hey, you want to use that? And we got the thing, come over. And that's great. If you got a big channel and you get a lot of people, some of them are, they're really concerned about volume. And I'm a small channel. I'm not as appealing to most of them these days, unless they're a smaller change getting out, like Bit Unix when it was small reached out to me. And they were very good to me. They were friendly, nice, helpful. And but gosh darn it, their fees are just high. Maybe that's changing. Blowfin, they recently reached out to me, and they just there's always got some kind of campaign or something. But honestly, I don't think I got the audience to really give them the volume that they need. But I'm thankful that they keep me in the loop for stuff and stuff like that. I'm just terrible at promoting exchange. But out of all of them, I got to say, I do like Blowfin. I really do. And one of the reasons that I like Blowfin is because when you go and pick whatever kind of, whatever stock token or whatever crypto that you want to trade, if you go to like Weeks, you go to Arbit or something like that, you can accidentally get yourself into a 20x long because that's their default. On Blowfin, their default is 3x on futures. And that's reasonable, and that is safe, and that's conservative. And I can't tell you how many times that saved my ass because you're not always thinking about that in the heat of the moment, what your leverage is or something. You're definitely not expecting it to be starting out at 20x, right? And that's just a sneaky way I think the exchanges can, get a few extra dollars there on the slide. I don't like it, but Blowfin doesn't do it, and I'll let them know that I appreciate that. I have to go over here and manually switch it over. It's always default 3x until you change it. And that's good. That's responsible, I think. Oh my gosh, I'm not in anything over here. I feel so lost. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about time to start looking at some altcoins. Weeks is slow on the computer, yes. Okay, works better on the phone. It does. Okay, so I didn't know if anybody else was doing that. Refresh the Weeks page before I stream it so it works better. Just to shake it out of sleep, but yeah, Weeks is better on the phone. Okay, I was just making sure I wouldn't, because I've seen some people use it, and I've never seen it act up when I've seen them using it on their shows or something like that. I was like, why is it so weird on mine? So I'm glad to know I'm not the only one. Thanks for that, Damien. I appreciate that. Good ass coffee. Bullish on Parade says sign up on KSEX under Casper's link. The fees under him are ridiculously low, like 0.1%. Sounds like he's got a good affiliate right there with him. Try Blowfin Exchange. Join Road Dog's current reward campaign and win prizes. Get bonuses. I should really. I suck at doing that. I do. I just suck at shilling this. I'm not a shiller. But yeah, there is a contest going on, and you just sign up with a little link there, and you can get involved and win some prizes and all this other good stuff. You can get free little bonuses on your futures accounts and things like that. They're always having something really cool over there that you can do. And the more you trade, the more you get. And it sounds crazy. They want you to say this so much, thousands of volumes before, but you'd be surprised how on a $100 account, how many tens of thousands of dollars of volume of trading that you can get out of that $100. You guys know why they do that, right? Because they get a cut of every little transaction you get. I mean, but that's just the nature of exchanges. They all work that way, right? That's just how they work. But it's good to have those contests, and the more you trade, hopefully the more everybody wins if we're trading right. I agree. What's up, Road Dogs? It's Crypto Squid. Oh, I'm just repeating conversations there. I'm not trying to put everybody's personal conversations over here. Sometimes it happens. All right, well, let's start getting into it. I want to take a look at the market. We're seeing a little rebound here on... Jeez. What are you doing? I just screwed everything up over here. We're seeing a little... We're seeing a little rebound here on Bitcoin dominance, which we talked about. At some point, it's going to start going up. Now, hopefully, it will roll over and come back down. But when it goes up, we know that altcoins kind of have a little bit of a harder time getting along. And let's check our altcoins. How they doing today? Yeah, another day of 2 to 3% down. Look at you, Zcash. Okay? Yeah, you guys were asking about Zcash. You got $400 there. She got a nice little pullback. Hash? Have you guys been... Look, people have been out here buying hash. What is hash? It's 0.0019. Are you a Binance coin? Hell yeah, you are. Hell yes, you are. How would I know? What? This is our gainers and losers over here. Top 300 in the last 24 hours. We'll update that. So some coins that we never heard of or haven't really paid much attention to lately. Look, Siren. Oh, imagine that. Another little Binance play over here, I believe. Pumping when the market's dumping. It's crazy how that works. DEXE. Oh my gosh. Why? Why does this one keep just... Am I never going to get a chance to get in? I've been trying to get into this thing since it was $6, and I just keep forgetting. It keeps slipping my mind, and every time I look at it, it's just up. And it looks like it's coming down, but then it's up. So I said earlier, I think this was going to be a strong one, and I think I was right. I just don't think I got any of it. I ain't got none of it. None of it. I feel like I missed out. Sky AI, we've been watching that. That's starting to turn around. River, are you coming back into the picture? You're crap. Binance Life over here. Well, you know something's going to happen with Binance Life because it's a Binance coin. Maybe we should look at it. I just can't see what the damn ticker is. It's in Chinese. And Near Protocol is taking a little bit of a dump there. And I think, what's that guy that was... which exchange? Bitfinex, is that where he's from? I forgot his name. Dark skinned guy in crypto, been in crypto for a long time. They tried to put him in jail. I think they did put him in jail. I can't remember his name, but he's big in crypto. A lot of people follow him, and he's good at, he's noted for calling things and everything. But he had a big position in Near, and from what I remember, I saw today where he sold out of his Near. So he gave up on Near and one other coin right over here. Might want to take a look at Near and Grass. And ING, we got pullbacks on, big pullbacks on a lot of them. Cardano was 16 cents. Render is 179. Oh, you dropped. Yeah, so Bitcoin dominance dropping down is not the best look for BBB is cheaper. I'm just making some more list over here. All right, let's get into it and look at the ones that you guys were asking about. And I'm going to start out with TDAT. I don't know what that is, but I guess we're going to figure it out over here. What is TDAT? Ta-da! Oh, it's going to be a tiny one, isn't it? Is it a meme coin? Do I need DEXE screener? Because it's not showing up on any exchanges over here. Oh, look! I guess we'll do it on the CoinGecko terminal. I didn't have to go look it up at all. So they use TradingView over here. This is what, the 1 minute? Don't need that. Holy crap. Are we serious? This is the daily? So it goes up 3,000% and then just comes back down, and goes up 3,000% and comes back down. 24-hour volume is 104. When did it do this? May. Well, I tell you what. What's the market cap? Can't tell what the market cap is. $4,000. Is this a pump.fund coin? No, it's not a pump.fund. What is it? All right, TDAT. So I've got a little meme coin over here, and this is what we. Okay, looks like it's equivalent to a pump.fund. Dev buy. All right. So quite honestly, it's hard as hell to get these things unless they got some kind of use case, like George did with Clash, giving a use case for it. Otherwise, I mean, it's just a popularity coin, meme coin. I mean, we got Cooter meme coin, and I'm trying to add value to that, and we got the Road coin for Road Dog, which was going to have utility case, but I didn't want it to. It was going to be a requirement to get into the Telegram group, but then I saw that was kind of, alienating people from coming to the free group, so I didn't want that to happen. So I was like, well, I'd rather. We're not trying to go with the paid Telegram group to alienate people. So that is not was not a good use case. I'll try to find something else. But I mean, if you got a history of it coming up here, why not buy a little here and can you set a limit order on whatever platform and have a limit order up there and make your 3,000% when it pumps up the next time? That's about all I can tell you on this one. She pumps, she dumps, pumps and dumps, pumps and dumps. All right, let's take a look at Zcash over here. Where have I got it charted? I think I got it charted on spot, not perps, but let me go with, let's just try Bybit. Zcash. Right next thing. All right, so this was the pattern that we're looking at, the harmonic. This is why I'm watching Bitcoin very closely right now. What happened? So we got this nice little Gartley over here. A Gartley 222, I believe, right? Almost, no, not really, but Gartley. Basically, it's a nice little reversal pattern over here. And then we took out the C line, got a little bit above it, and that's one of the main targets. We got up to 886, and now we're getting a pullback. Okay. That means, and our next target is that we'll come back over here again, but to go higher and take out the A at 760, this is very bullish. Here, I'm on the weekly, and we lost the 9 with the wick, and the 21 moving average is around $350. We will probably come down and probably tap that. We got a good chance to do that, right? All right, I'm going to come to, so remember that 350, 100 below the 200. So we're aiming for the 100. That's 368. Probably we'll go a little bit below it, so we could wick below it and get that 350. Well, you had a big drop today. That was pretty impressive. I was hoping that would hold. It looked like it was going to hold here. It looked like it was going to hold. It was kind of deviating a little bit, like it's time to turn up and go over here. So we're looking at some higher places. Did not happen. Did not happen. Bukowski's measure move did not happen. We're going to take that one off. But what did happen was our nailed it point right here. Not once, not twice, but 3 damn times. 4 if you count the almost right there. 690 area right there. 688 is actually the number we had on this particular chart. All right, so this trend line has been breached, and let me just adjust it a little bit right there. So you got a megaphone pattern that's breaking down to the downside. Good thing about this is that the measure move of this only goes about 40% of the way, about 45% of the way. Thomas Bukowski, it's pretty much about half, and that also puts us down to about that 340, 350 area right there if you just try to work the measure move. Of course, know that measure moves, they're great, but they're a little subjective in how you pull it and how then your neighbor pulls it and things like that. That's why I like the fibs. Fibs, no as subjective as them little dudes. And what's down here about 374, but our 618 Fibonacci. From the very low to the very high, we got our 618. If you want to keep coming, and I hope that you do not, our trend line down here is also coming in at the 786 fib area, about 289, 290. That would be the deeper retracement that I hope that we don't get, but we could. And let's see if I can find an argument for why we can get there. Do we have a harmonic setup that gets us there? One of the arguments for the 618 here is the ABC correction. Elliott, you want to explain it right here? Oh, you're doing a 5. You didn't count that as an ABC here? You counted this whole thing as an A? Elliott, Elliott, do you need to go back to rehab? I'm just asking. Just trying to be a responsible employer here, Elliott. I think he needs to go back to rehab. All right. Elliott thinks that we screw this over here. That's nothing. Ignore this. Forget this. We're not counting this. Oh my God. For whatever, Road Dog. No, why would you ever think that this was A, B, C correction out of 618? You're just saying A, B, and then C. All right. Well, maybe that would suck. But that would be fine. You'll be coming back to the trend line. Maybe. I would look for something to bounce here first. And so would he. And then, yeah, be cautious about a lower high idea. All right. So he's not that crazy. I'd be looking for somewhere around here about 520, 530. Mama swore he's gifted like a seer neath the harvest glow. Road dogs, a voice turning whispers to the no. Elliott, let's take you off this problem right now. So 100, 200 moving average down here on the daily, 50. They're still in good order. Your moving averages, 800, 600, 360. They're in good order. It's just got to get the 100 above the 200, and it's trying. And 2/3 of the time in my testing, that's what you're going to hear from me. This is one of my statistics. 2/3 of the time, I found that when the 100 crosses the 200, 2 out of 3 times we drop to test that little sucker. This time we don't have to. We're already there. So, well, got that. That's already ticked off. One less thing to worry about, right? I want to see what happens here. Some of the things we saw, we could go down to 350, maybe wick down there. Where is that? Just a little bit below. Okay, a little wiggle room. It's more like testing this little area right over here. So if you're a pure levelist, then that's probably what you're looking at, or a little lower. Gosh darn it. What you got over here? All right, let's come down to the 4 hour and look at it. So we got the 800. We got Miss Lucy right above it. 360. That looks good. Death cross. Dun, dun, dun. Death cross. 50 crossing the 200 on the 4 hour. Oh no, it's all over. No, it's not. It just means, be careful. You actually got a nice little ribbon flip that's happening right here. Just a little turbulence on our little ride to glory. That's all it is. Things go up. Hits a level, went up above it. That's all we needed to do, right? We were at a bottom, needed to take out this high. We took out that high. Decided to get a little higher. It's like, hey, we like being high around here. Well, if we're this high, maybe we can get higher. I don't know. Up gives, all I got to say. And then when they get high, eventually you come down and get the munchies, or get the munchies and come down, or whatever. So you felt like a rock. Wow, what a great place to be looking at. Making a plan to try to snag some of this. I believe somewhere around this area about 373, 374 is what I'm officially coming up with. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I mean, there's a lot of things that could go wrong with this idea. Bro, dog, you're just catching a falling knot. Well, I'm catching the 618, which has a good chance to catch some kind of bounce, right? And maybe we come up and roll over and come down here. Just like old Elliott thought we're going to do. Remember Elliott? Hey, crackhead. Was that something? Yeah. Show me that crackhead move you got going on. Okay. Oh, whoa, are you changing it? So you just put a little pressure on Elliott, and he'll change his mind over here and agree with you. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. Or just A, B, C. But no, Elliott's got to say, no, it's going to be that, which it can be too, right? Honestly, it can. All right, well, we got all that idea. 16 people hanging out with the turkey. Zcash, yeah, I think it's coming into an area. But this was the area to take profits at 685. Not you. You had plenty of opportunities. Had so many days in a row there to get out above $600. So 886 fib. You're on my show. You're going to see the 886 a lot. I'm starting to see some other people starting to pick it up now. It's always been there, but nobody ever used it. But in the harmonics, it's a popular one. It's a popular area, and that explains why, you know, all the people looking at the 786 over the years, and we go below it and then have to recover it, and they never had an explanation for it. We got the explanations for it. It's harmonics. And it also comes into measure moves, if you understand all that. All right, we're going to take Mr. Elliott off of here, and but I love the 618 200 moving average combination on a big time frame like the daily, and you got a 100 moving average coming up. I mean, it sucks being in that green cloud, but I think we can just flop right back into it. Come back up to our 50 or 21 moving average over here, 560, maybe 485. But that's a come up from 407 where we are, and possibly dropping down. 18 people. Makes me want some Zcash. I want to buy some geek. I've actually got orders, I believe, already set in on that, I believe. All right, let's take a look at Banker. I got it over here on my watch list somewhere, right here, Banker coin. This one is on base, and that's where I buy it, or have my little stash of Banker. But I've been in this one for a minute. Gator Squatch, it was one of his coins that he mentioned a while back. And this one's actually doing pretty good. This was December 25. It was down here, 0.00014. And then April of this year and through May, it bottomed out at 0.00031. So that's about a 3x come up from the very bottoms there. It got all the way up here at 0.0012. I mean, that doesn't sound like very much, but let's say from the very bottom up to here. That was 800% gains. Now, what's interesting about this one? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I think we got one right here. Oh, you a deeper. Did you? Well, I'm going with the wicks. I'm not going to go with the candle bodies. I'm not trying to bend rules or anything. No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I don't think that qualifies is what I'm looking for. But it looks very, very similar. You almost did. You almost got that 886. You did recover the 786. We'll treat you as a 786. How's that? We'll do a little compromising. But we've already got a double bottom at this area, so it's doing all the same things our harmonic would. It may be a squeaky harmonic and just not fitting the proportions, so results may vary, that kind of concept. But even if you're not looking at harmonics, I mean, we're looking at trend line ideas breakout. Didn't quite retest that, did it? We had this idea, bear trap idea. Once we got back into our original trend line, that was like a good sign, good thing to watch. And then of course we got the original trend line we got in the channel. And I am looking at it a little bit more of a channel idea. I just haven't figured out where the top of the channel is. I would say maybe that. If that's the channel we're in, well, there's our higher high target right over there. Basically at this point, we're doing swing high to swing low. That's from the high up here, swing down to the right. Or this high down to this low, not from this high down to there. That's that would screw up the whole harmonic system. That would be incorrect for what we do. But from this high down to this low, and we're at the 0.5. We got rejected there, so we're looking to come down for a higher low over here. But it does introduce the possibilities of coming down here to these guys, which is mathematically impossible other than this guy. I'm not expecting that. We got bullish crosses over here on the daily. We graduated out of this accumulation zone, which is when we pull our fibs from high to the low here. Below the 236, it is a 236 because your zero is starting. We pull from here, that's the 100% mark, to where we pull down to. Where you pull down to is always your zero. Ground zero is what it is, ground zero. All right, the numbers start tracing up from there to 100% from zero. Therefore, we went up 50%, and then we may come back down and get this little guy. This is a retracement from the top to the low, right? If I'm pulling the other way, from swing low to swing high, I'm looking for retracements for support. When I'm going from the previous one to the top one, swing low to swing high, I'm looking for support. When I'm coming from swing high to swing low, from 100 down to 0%, I'm looking for resistance. Well, this is the road dog method, not just the, this is how they work. This is how they work with our tools. This is how you know, one way that you confirm that you're looking at the right thing. They work the same exact damn way. All right. Looky here, we got higher highs and higher lows. Anybody want to try to force a cup and handle, or is it easier just to draw a damn trend line? I think it's easier to draw a damn trend line and figure out a channel idea. Not a solid channel idea, but there's a channel there somewhere. We're just going to figure it out over time. Maybe it's a squeezing channel. Maybe it's a squeezing channel. Are you a squeezer? You look like a squeezer. We got 3 touches on one side, 3 touches on the other. That makes that valid, whether it squeezes or not. And by golly, it says we can get over here. We just keep going up and down, having fun all the way around. And again, Fibonacci. From this bottom area, accumulation zone, wish I had bought some, accumulated a bag somewhere under 0.0005 so that I could sell it higher, most notably right here. Let me paint you the right color. The 0618 Fibonacci right here. Boom. I got a purple line, blue line. That's some kind of measure moved from something, but we're mostly looking for this as our next target area right here. And then, what else have we got over here? I think it's, you guys aren't going to hear this, especially at this point in time, but with that 0.5, I would like to see us come down to get a higher low. And that would give us, I'm looking for an idea like this, honestly. I just don't see it yet. I want to leave that on there just to see how it plays out. It's not done anything, right? I mean, we've done this part of it, but we haven't done this part. I think this part could possibly come in. We might get a little pullback here, but I'm not seeing any sign of it. So don't trip out. Don't trip out. Look for some bearish divergence forming over here. There is some. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you could be on your 5th wave right there. Elliott, crackhead. Let me get the crackhead out and see what he says. Do you see a 5 wave up, Elliott? Elliott? Damn it. Sean, can you get Elliott out of the... There we go. Yeah. Yeah, this little, the 3, 5, A, B, C, that could be what gets us down here to this area right here, right? So even Elliott kind of sees that idea. Doesn't have to, does not have to, but that's what we're kind of looking at. All right, thank you, Elliott. We're going to come over and take a poll real quick because I want your opinion. I need your guidance on this stuff, and I'll catch it with the chat over here. But I got to know, and we want to just keep it on the low. I don't say. This is anonymous, so you won't get in trouble. But I'm just kind of curious. Do you guys think that Elliott's a crackhead too? I'm curious. Blowfin is good. I actually signed up under your. Hey, thank you, Bush on Pre. I do. I like them. I really do like them. I use CoinX, and I've used that for the past 2 or 3 years for the majority of my stuff. I think I would probably. I think I may move a bigger account over to Blowfin when I'm ready to go back in hard and heavy on spot. And I think I like them. I do like them. Which on Parade says, what the heck? Under the thunderstorm, hit the like button. Oh man, is it really thundering your area? We've got an HVAC situation at my house today. Upstairs is starting to get a little warm, and went out and looked at the is it a heat pump? What the hell is it? The one that's outside. Looks like the compressor was frosted over, so I don't know. Check the filter. Probably needs some Freon, so we got that going on. I'm in a cool ass basement right now, so I'm good. I used to have the heat on down here to just keep me normal. So, the man that brought you Milfy cereal, Milfy Man, presenting Milfy Miata, a new song by Ave Medina. We need to check that out on the end screen. I'm just saying. Damien Wynn says, big dippity dip. I got tongue tied. Big bitty dippy, a little bitty. That's a mouthful. Mission Impossible says, Canton. Got that on my list right there. Strega said, I said yes. Screw being anonymous. I'm going to put it out there. How we doing on this poll? 100%. Oh, we got 3 votes. But 100% thinks that Elliott's a crackhead. He won't ever admit it though. He doesn't think he has a problem. He says it's no problem at all smoking crack for him. It's really easy and it's actually kind of fun. And I'm like, tell you what, I think he's going to be hanging around with Hunter Biden this over the weekend. So I may have to go without Elliott. I'm going on my vacation, and I think him and Hunter is going on some kind of cooter trip. All right, so let's take a look at WLD was the next one on my list, and then I'll try to get to the CC after that. All right, so WLD on Biden. Look at you. Oh, Elliott. I'm sorry, Elliott. I thought you were gone. He doesn't care. He knows he's a crackhead. He's in there with the white lips. I mean. Hey man, you got $20? All right. What are you doing, World Liberty Coin? She did all the right things. She did all the right things. We had a triple bottom over here. So many ways to look at this. You had your little triangle-y thing here, broke up to the bottom. I don't know if you guys know it, but these kind of ideas, they work for bottoms too. A lot of people are saying, those symmetrical triangles, you can trust them. They'll always go down, break to the downside. And clearly not. It's just saying. Don't believe everything that somebody just tells you on YouTube to make themselves look impressive. I'm just saying, they don't, And you could try to fit in or inverse head and shoulders here all you want to, but you can't deny that slanted trend line right there, right? You can't deny you got that little guy right here. Actually, I like this idea right here. We came back and retested and then said, hell no, I'm going on up the way. I'm looking at a triple bottom here. And it's all just a big accumulation area, right? To fall in a trend line right through here, that was gorgeous. At 28 cents would have been a nice place. The retest of that, the second retest of that area. Plenty of chimes to get in on WLD, but yet I don't have a big bag of it, or else I would be. This is my biggest complaint about me streaming, is that I go over these coins, but then I forget about them afterward, and I miss opportunities here. I don't take, and sometimes I'm not taking action on them, or I'll take action on perpetual. I would say some of it is that I've not really set myself up for spot yet, so I got to move some money around and get set up for spot on some of these exchanges, and I may have to set up another Blowfin account or something like that. It'd be my private one. I'll be doing that a little bit different, y'all, or a little bit more privacy. But That's nice right there. That's nice right there. 1, 2, 3 touches there. Nice little retest right there. Just zooming out using our trend lines. We just got out of this coulda, woulda, shoulda bought some below 40 cents, and it's at 49 right now, and I'm wishing that I'd bought some at 40 cents or 28. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. We're still technically under a bigger coulda, woulda, shoulda bought zone under 68 cents, so it's still early if you're looking on the bigger picture of things. So don't get it twisted. I mean, look at this. Look at when you zoom out, take a deep breath, look at where the hell we are. We're down low, right? Now, I don't know that this one's ever going to get back up to $12 before. This is one that's got a shit ton of tokens out there, right? Too damn many in my personal opinion. But it's got a narrative, and it's got the Sam Altman guy behind ChatGPT behind it. So probably got something nefarious future ahead of it that would make it makes lots of money. A lot of people hating on it. Just it looks like a big old Illuminati signal over there, trying to take over the world, scan your eyeball, take your soul, whatever they're trying to do. But one thing it's going to do is try to extract all the money out of these 10 billion tokens over time. $1.6 billion market cap in the bear market. There's a way to price market cap. What was the market cap over here at the very top? What was the market cap? Oh my gosh, do you see what happened? Do you see what happens when you put the market cap up here? Remember, price was up what? It would have to be a $4 billion market cap to get right back up to its all-time highs. Crazy thing is, market cap kept going up. Where was this? This was September 9th. Can we mark this? Will you let me put a line there? You want? Can't mark it? All right, September 9th, price-wise, highest market cap it ever had, lowest peak it ever had. Do you know how this happens? It's called token unlocks. And early people, after they get out, and they're selling off. Token unlocks is the biggest thing. So all these 10 billion coins now, and it's only been 3 billion. That's what's in circulation. Over all this time on this project, go back to market cap. Not price, market cap. Don't change on me. Okay, go back to market cap. So the market cap is growing, more money coming in, more people investing in this thing. But what does it look like on the price? Totally diminishing the whole time. And that's great. All those people come in and bought over there. Oh hell, what just happened here? What'd I do? Were we on 24 hour? Were we on the weekly? Were we on max? Maybe it was on max. Yeah, it was on max. So our market cap right now is about the same it was at its all-time high. The only difference is there's a shit ton more tokens out there. So very doubtful that it will ever catch up to that $12 ever again, honestly. But so that when you hear me beef about these coins that have the billions and billions, God forbid the trillions of coins, that's why. It's an inverse Ponzi. They're extracting value. That's inflation. Token inflation over time. Sucking out all the money as the price just slowly burns down. So our best hope at the moment is the big target over here to retest this area about 291. And I don't know how big of a damn market cap that this coin is going to have, but it's going to have to be bigger than 2 billion. It's going to have to be bigger than 4 billion. It was 4 billion would get us back up to where we were before, I believe is what we... Maybe. There's variables to consider in that math too. It may actually take more than... It may take about 6 billion. So just things to think about when you're trying to consider which ones you should go in on your spot bags to hold long term. Tokenomics, market cap history, things to think about there. 18 people, if you appreciate that, hit that like button. Let me know in the chat. Is that helpful information there? I mean, I haven't talked about that kind of stuff in a while. But does that make sense? Was that help? Have some of you heard that? Some of you already know that. I don't know what you know or what you don't know. I don't know how long you've been in this game or how long you haven't been in this game and what you figured out and what you haven't. But that's some of the stuff that we can go over here. I prompt me. Yeah, get me talking about it. But was that helpful? Was that helpful? I need to know. Let's come back to the chat and let's check on Elliott's situation over here. 85% think that Elliott is a crackhead. 13 votes in. Thank you, 13 people, for voting. But it does look like a majority rules here. We are a democracy. So, Elliott, you have been deemed a crackhead. However, Elliott, in your defense, 15 of the people think that what you're doing is not a problem at all, or they may be crackheads themselves, or they're very supportive of what you're doing, or they just think you're perfect. So you have people on your side, Elliott, but 85% of the people here think you're a crackhead, me included, and I didn't even vote. All right, now can we get rid of the poll? Why clear? Poll, where's the poll? I don't want to start one. I want to end one. Did we end it? Okay, I think we got it. Close. I think we're good. All right. Did we just bounce? I'm looking for a bounce here. I'm looking for a bounce here. A possible bounce. A possible strong bounce. And I know this sounds crazy as F, right? But my charts are telling me to be on the lookout for a bounce at where we are. Swear to God. I'm just the messenger of what the charts say, but they're saying a bounce of Bitcoin and a bounce of altcoins at these levels. I'm just delivering the message. I don't know if it's going to get true or not. I tried to make the best case I can for what they're trying to tell me. And I'm having trouble believing it too, but that's what it's saying. Elliott, you are a crackhead. Well, thank you. Elliott's being shy over here. I think he went to the bathroom to use that plastic air freshener and keep smelling in there. Love your chart analysis. Banker is one of the strongest fundamental stories on base right now. The team keeps shipping, usage keeps growing, and fees are exploding higher. Say no to crack. Damien West says, Golden Info, I knew this about market cap versus price, but it's always a good reminder. It is that a good to remind ourselves about that stuff. It is. It's good for me to go over it and remind myself. Like, I had no idea that while the World Liberty, or not World Liberty, but WorldCoin, I didn't know it was that extreme. But that's how those big market caps, or those big token supplies work, though. Elliott needs some sweet coffee. That would be more healthier than what he's doing in the bathroom. A turkey bounce. Avi News says, great. Well, thank you. That's great. GRT. I don't know what that is. All right, so we did TDAT. We did Zcash. I think we did Banker, right? We did Banker. Did I come up with anything on Banker? Did we get targets on? I think we did, right? I think we got targets on it. I should be posting some of those. Let me know if I did, and I thought I did. We did WLD. We just did that one. I want to take a look at CLU for Meet Damien on CLU. This is on weeks, right? I'm not seeing weeks. I don't know if it's going to show up over here on. It's not showing up at all. Let's go with we can go. Do we got it over here? BitUnix Crude. We got it on BitUnix, and Blowfin's got it. Should all be the same price over here, I believe. Yeah, I don't have it on weeks, and I don't have the weeks exchange up. It was just too damn. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. There it is. Let me get off of this. So I think he went for a long. He went for a long. See, what sucks about this is that we have very little price history because it's tokenized and they just started in April, right? We need more price history. I mean, in my personal opinion, to get the most accurate things. So I'm going to look at this somewhere else. And I would prefer to do it somewhere that's not crypto related. What are you over here on? I say Binance has got CLU 9307, 9311. There's a little difference, but we got better price history. Let's just look at the actual commodity over here. See what the price is. This is crude oil futures 93.23. See, we got so much better price action over here that we could be more accurate with. You can see we bounced off of a 618 area, didn't quite touch it, or it could have been, maybe I didn't pull my fibs. Maybe I should tighten them up a little bit. But I can get so much more information over here. Help me be a little bit more accurate. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a possible. That's a big. Can you in COVID? Was that right? COVID. I remember this, and it blew my mind. But oil went to negative $40 a barrel. Isn't that crazy? Oh, you're not. You're not a 618 from that. Okay, it's good that we're updating this then. Where's my 0 line? Or my 100? Why is that not showing up? I'm missing a fib over here. I'm missing my 100. Let's go correct that. That's throwing me off when I draw my line. Oh, I don't have room. I think I've used about every damn thing on here. Anything I want to take off to replace it? That's probably why I don't have... Oh, wait a minute. We got 2 doubles? No, you're a negative. You're a 2. You're a 2. You're a 2. We got 2 2s? Okay, found one. We need to put a 1 in there. Okay. Now we got it. Right here, and it's pink. Okay, whatever. Now I feel better when I look at it. Can I choose the line that each no. So that's a 382. We consider it a 382. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to pull that one. I'm looking for AB equals CD. We will hope like hell that would not come true. But I mean, there's a call for 200 and 179 as a possible for an AB equals C. If that did happen, right? If we got an AB equals CD, and we got AB equals, this is A, this is point A to point B, this is point C, point D would be up, right? We would be looking for something that would do something like that, and actually that's coming up to 219 on that one. I would hope that would never happen. Our world would be in shambles. So I'm going to do something because that's a crazy wick. That's not normal price action right there. We did level out. Oh my gosh, $7 a barrel on futures. That's because there's a clause where they have to pick up things on their futures. If you're doing real futures on oil, it's not the same as perpetuals over here. They have contracts that expire, and you're expected to take delivery of it, if you let it expire on you, or if you take that contract. It's for real buying of oil. Sir, your 100 barrels of oil are ready for you to deliver. What is your home address, sir? So we're right up here in the area of resistance, and that's where we got our rejections. All right, so let's try to figure out oil here. So Meet Demi, I think he said he went long on the pullback, so we got rejected at 786 level. Didn't quite make an 886. I want to take this guy off. I don't think that was accurate. You're so tricky. When was this? September 08? It went up to 148. I didn't know that. And then this was April of 2022. It went up to 129. I'm on the 3-day chart over here. All right, so I'm going to come down to the daily, and you see that we're consolidating under resistance. And either it's distribution or we're getting ready to try to reaccumulate and go the hell up. For me, I'm looking at it on the daily, and I see that we're in this green cloud with this little sliver of red, and I'm not bullish on it. Now, I think David took a long on it, and I like that it's above the 9, but we got moving averages that are crossing over on the daily, giving me some bullish distribution signs over here. So, Damien, I hope it works out for you. I don't know what you're doing and what time frame and what your strategy is, but I hope that long works out for you. I was knowing the daily, I would be looking at telling me to has a good chance to come down. Can we get you off my screen? Thank you. Trend line. I'm just trying to do a damn trend line. Can we do that? Just all I'm asking for is a trend line. All right. Thank you. Jeez. All right. This crap is not working out. What's going on over here? We're having a boomer moment. Thank you. I swear, I think I need a new mouse. Like sometimes that button just doesn't catch anything. I'm like clicking and holding, and I'm like, waiting. Why are you doing that, man? I'm going to order a new mouse. I'm going to do that. Oh, gosh. You're pissing me off. Swing low. Namaste. Namaste here, and I'm going to kick your ass if you do that one more time. Again, I'm trying to draw a fib from the swing low. Thank you to the swing high. We got a 618. Oh man, you're opening the door for it. I'm going to put this idea out there. And I hope to God that we do not see oil prices ever get this high. With whatever the hell is going on over in Iran and all this and that. I hope that is not true, but there is a possibility that it could do that for our higher high targets. That would suck ass for the whole world. I'm just saying. Let's do it. I want to do a poll here in a minute. I think I already put something in the Telegram group about it. So that was a nice 618 bounce. Then we're climbing up the ladder. Found some support on the 0.5 if we're still looking at that, right? Man, oh man. So it is making higher lows. It's also making lower highs. It's squeezing down. Symmetrical. We can see that. I am still leaning bearish that we might be coming down here. And while I had my fibs out, I should have put that line out, but I did not. Would that be a retest of... I'm actually looking at it come back down to test 87. Whether it goes any lower from that, I can't yet tell, but I do see. Looks like we're getting rejected over here. Honestly, I'm looking at the trend line. I'm just going to put about 82 over here. 83, 82. I think that's what we could be doing over the next week is coming down. But before that would happen, we'd have to lose this non-moving average, and that could be the catalyst that pumps us up out of this green cloud. But this is the cloud is making me bearish on it. And if we do come up, it may not get past 98. You may be just playing at 98 from 93 to 98. I don't know. I could see that as being a viable play. I just don't think that we're going to quite get that breakout. If this cloud were red and that was green, I'd be saying, yeah, but we got the opposite, and that's a little bit bearish for me. So that's my take on it, but I hope your trade works out good. Here on the 4 hour, you do have that opposite scenario, suggesting we might be able to pump up there a little bit. So your long will probably work out. I can see what you're looking here at the smaller time frames, but I'm not expecting to get up much past more than $98, $99. And I hope it doesn't. For the world's sake, I hope it doesn't too. I don't know if that was... if I had any different insight than whatever you were looking at there, Damon, but that's what I'm seeing. All right, let's take a look at CC Canton Network. Cocoa futures? What's chocolate going for these days? 39.29. Is this a ton or something? What is this? So, guys, there's some things to talk about. I just want to mention. Seems like we got something that's going to be infecting the cattle, or in Texas, could affect cattle, screwworm or something like that. It could become an epidemic. Just saying. I mean, if you just thought if it wasn't for bad news, we'd have no bad news at all. Beef prices might be going up. Something might be affecting beef. Something might also be affecting coffee. So get your good ass coffee while you can get it cheap. And then we got inflation and oil and war and everything else on top of it. 2026 is turning into a crazy damn year. Not as crazy as 2020 though. That one topped it all. Cocoa futures look like they're cheap. $12,000 when? December was chocolate. I was trying to see if they mark up prices in December for Christmas candy. I was wondering. That was December 24th. It topped out. Suddenly, nobody wanted to buy chocolate anymore after Christmas Eve. And I don't think it was because the stores were closed on Christmas Day, because they don't close anymore on Christmas Day. They want to stay open, it seems like. Work them little retail freakers to the ground. They're our little slaves. We don't care if they have a family. All right, so I'm here on Cocoa Futures. I'm trying to go to CC. Let's go to CC. Squirrel. But just in case you're wondering about Cocoa Futures, chocolate's going to go up. Buy your chocolate now. Get it early. Canton coin. How about on OKX for spot? I'm on the daily. I'm trying to look for the most price history that I can. Let me see. Where else have we got? How about Binance Futures? Okay, we got more to work with over here. Oh, man. Got a 200 daily moving average coming down here. It looks like it wants to be tested about 13.7. Hopefully it'll hold. It looks like it's curving up. That's about all the information we got on that as far as that moving average goes. Lost this trend line. That was your 5-wave structure up. You're looking for an ABC correction, and you haven't got your C point. Elliott, would you like to explain? Crackhead? Okay, never mind. Elliott says you got your C point. Crackhead. You're still a crackhead. Elliott seems to be satisfied with it. I'm not so much convinced. And I don't know, Elliott is the expert when it comes to Elliott Wave. He's the wave counter. I'm looking from bottom. I'm looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. A, B. Yeah, okay. That could be C. That could be C. That could. Okay. Never mind. Maybe I'm the crackhead. No, I'm not a crackhead, but maybe I. Oh gosh, do we identify with crackheads? Yeah, well, I mean, gotta love everybody, man. Jesus loved everybody. Jesus loves the crackheads. Jesus can take a crackhead and make him an amazing person, man. Jesus can do a lot of things with everybody. But we've lost trend lines, man, and I'm seeing down. I'm still seeing down. So if you're believing in C-Wave, probably we'll be testing that 200 moving average. Hope for a bounce over here about 13.4. Other than that, I'm sad to report that I would be looking deeper. And I would dare to say that over time, we might be coming back to 0.8. That's probably not what you want to hear at the moment. Probably not at all what you want to hear at the moment. That's just my little crystal ball thing. I hope it's wrong. But right now, you're getting a bearish cross here on the daily, the 9 over the 50. You're below the 100. That's not bullish, my friend. You lost the 8 hour on the 200. Probably what you got on the 4 hour as well. So she's been wanting to be coming down just a hair there. Now, for me personally, I would like to take this little idea here, come up to here, and then I would like to look for. There are a couple of ideas that you could do here for real. You got this idea?
I've been waiting too long. I've been beat up, man, sick of the grind. Hard and cash on them, thought I had the mind. Altcoins were calling, strategy like tide. Money coming hand over fist, felt so right.
And you got this one right here. These two, actually. All right, so the first target I'm going to look at is probably about 12 cents, right through there. See if that holds. And then there's a possibility of these three other targets right there. All right, I'm going to take a look at DEXE. That one's on a tear. Elliott, you're still here? Damn, $38, Elliott, for real? Elliott is on crack. All right, so our full measure move and full double top situation. Looks like we made a possible double top if we don't keep going up higher over here. This just looks unsustainable to me, and I'm just going to take all this stuff off. You had a nice falling wedge and a breakout. Was no retest of here, no leg riding down. It was just up and up only on this little guy. And yeah, that's the target right there. We haven't quite hit it. Where we bounced off of here. Now, if we apply that measure move to the actual price bottom, I think it nailed it. Might have nailed it. No, it's still coming in right there. I've still got around 24.80 right through there, and maybe we try to go back up. Maybe it tries to do a double top up here, or maybe we just start breaking down. I don't. It doesn't look like he wants to break down yet. She's definitely curving off. You got a possible blow off top there, unless we come back and decide we're going to attack what should be the extent of this, right? Let's look at a few other ideas over here. Resistance area ideas. Diagonal support resistance flip. So that makes this strong support if we do get a pullback wherever it falls on this trend line. Let's look at that idea when it comes back. And then we kind of introduce... Let me tighten it up a little bit. Kind of introduce channel idea, which could be pointing up toward these guys over here. 30 something dollars. And then we want to come back over here and we want to examine our fibs in there. And yeah. Possibility to grab these two guys right here. So there's an argument if we do pull back, find support on this trend line that we recovered from back in the day, making this one of the biggest bear traps I've ever seen with a shoulder head. I'm just saying inverted head and shoulder, slanted if you want to. Or how about just the falling wedge that broke out and we got back into a previous batter? Yeah, I like that better, but however you want to look at it. But coming back to maybe 18 and then going to 33, that would be ideal. That would be cool. Does it look like it's possible on the 4 hour, or have you already decided to pull back and you've already pulled back and tested it? Damn. Why is everybody like you? I'm pissed because I didn't get in early or build a bag at all, and I wanted to, and I meant to. And so I've got sour grapes on this one because I missed out. I missed that $20, and I saw it down here when it was going from 3 to 6, and I didn't get none of it. Some freaking forgetful. Gosh darn it. I could be a happy camper right now. I got a bad case of the woulda, coulda, shouldas right now. Here on the 4 hour, you recently had the old green dot buy zone, and so we got our little bounce. It doesn't look like anything wants to stop it yet, so it's above the 9. I can't say anything bad about it. I'm just see you next bear market, I guess. Hell, damn. DEXE. I do remember that there was a company going out of business, had a bunch of storage, and bought that oil. And it saved the company. They were out to Texas. Oh wow. I can't remember very much from back then. But yeah, the oil being that cheap, that was crazy. Do you see silver holding 71 or 72, or are we going down to the 54, 58 region? I've been looking at gold and silver. Let's go look at the actual price. This is spot, but we should probably look at futures actually if you want to be a little bit more accurate. Let's look at silver futures. Oh crap, I can't, what's that, 200? I can't read that. I guess we're going with spot price. US dollars per ounce. So it's coming at 72. It's not looking very promising right now. And I've got some. I recently purchased a little bit, somewhere around this range on my iTrust account, because you can buy silver and gold over there, as well as Bitcoin and crypto. And I'm wondering, well, do I want to keep it or not? I think we got a good chance to come back to 64. I hope that holds. Otherwise, we're looking at maybe testing these trend lines again. And very much looks like we just lost one. So it does look like we're on a decline here for silver. Let's zoom out to a bigger time frame, like, I don't know, let's take a look at the monthly. On the monthly, we're above the 9, so technically everything's fine. Until we lose, what price is it? $71.95. Until we lose $71.95, everything is just fine and dandy here. And Ichimoku Cloud looks like it could just keep on taking us up. And I would say that, you know, if oil is going to go up to something, you would think that, and war is going to be going on, that gold and silver and possibly platinum would pump. That's why I haven't sold down some of my platinum plays over on E-Trade. I'm kind of wondering if I should. So we're going to take a look at our indicators over here on the monthly and see what they say. One of the foreshadowings is the RSI over here on the monthly. It's already peaked over here. Yeah, that was a good sign on the monthly that, hey man, might want to start shorting silver there. We're right at a place where it could bounce. We are at a place where it could bounce here on the monthly, and we hope that it does. It lost the signal line. All right, so we got that. A lot of volume coming in over through this area. MACD is getting weak here on the monthly. That's something to note. If it ever gets across, then that's not good. We're testing the 9. That's the best I can do on the monthly, is that we're barely okay. Come down to the 2 week and, like, yeah, we can talk bad about it. We're below the 9. Ichimoku Cloud still looks promising though. It's like we could bounce off of this area here. 64. Weren't you 618? Shouldn't you be yellow? I think you're supposed to be yellow. So far, if you're looking on the 2 week, it's telling us the 21 moving average and the 618 Fibonacci would be good some places to test. And stochastics, are they already down? They're already down at the bottom? Well, that helps. That's on our side. What's not on our side is that Miss MACD has already decided to go bearish, and we don't know how bearish that she can get. If it's going to be something shallow or something deeper, because she's already started hitting kind of deep. So it is bearish for silver. It is bearish for silver right now. Here on the weekly, now we're starting to get to where we could touch and get into this cloud, but it's still a little spindly. There's still a little bit of hope. So 65, I would basically looking for that 65. Oh, Shaky's getting tired. 65 area, and that says on the weekly, our 50s coming in. I just like to keep going down on I keep seeing the same things. And the biggest, now that we are on these smaller time frames, now you can kind of see these trend lines a little bit better. And yeah, we're just now losing it. So unless we can wick back in there, which I think we've already passed that moment because we actually opened a candle underneath it. Once we open a candle underneath the trend line, well, then you just confirmed you broke it. There's no wicking back and saying, okay, well, we'll let that slide. That's acceptable. It broke it. So this is where people would, the late shorts for silver would be starting to come in because we're getting confirmation of the trend line broken. I got to process information too and figure out what I'm going to do with the silver I've got. Do I want to hold it? And looks like I'm be best if I just go ahead and let her go. and hang on to that money and maybe put it in the Bitcoin if we drop down to $38,000, like all the people are letting their feelings tell them that right now, I believe. All right, so not so great. There's a little bit of wiggle room this week, but I'm not, it might have some saving grace. That's kind of coming, maybe with that, but I can't go by that. I got to go where we got the most touches for the most solid information, and we lost it. So yeah, it's looking a little bit drab, and I think gold is probably. How's gold looking right now? It doesn't help if I type in golf. But yeah, gold's, it's coming down on its 200 moving average either. It's not looking that great either. Let me tighten up my trend lines over here. Looks like we lost some level here. It's blue, so that was a measured move. That was probably a target. Oh, that's nice. You've already hit 382 one time. We got ABC. Could you be a little too? Are we going to bounce off of here? I would love to see us bounce off of here. I don't see anything Ichimoku cloud related that tells me that we're hopeful to do it, though. There's no big thick cloud here welcoming us. So we don't have the signs I need. But it looks like we're testing that 200 moving average. I hope it holds. Here on the 4 hour, we've been under it. Under the 50, just on a downward trend. And it looks like it could still come down and touch around 42,000. Maybe even come down and do, a double bottom or a higher low down through here. I would like to see the higher low situation for gold. I just happen to be looking at gold. So on the locals, why'd you do that again? On the locals, I'd be looking at the 886 area over here. About 4180, 4200 right there for gold. 786 is coming up $4,360, I think. So, and that could be on the rise, and that's what I'd be looking for. I hope we don't. I hope we bounce anywhere over here. Oh, it's time for some good-ass coffee. What did you guys have for breakfast this morning? Yeah, I'm just asking.
She a MILF, part of a well-balanced diet. Every morning, yeah, I gotta try it. Yeah. Pour it up, milky cereal in my bowl. My bowl. Mom's in life forever, that's good for my soul. For real. Hey, yo, go.
The morning's gray, the clocks are full. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Hey there. There's no music, Sean. Sean, wake up. Thank you, Sean. Sean's our producer. You don't know, and the studio screw up. He gets blamed for everything for good reason. Mostly because I refuse to take accountability for anything that I do wrong these days. All right. I came clean, Sean. You suck, Road Dog. Shut up, Sean. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, let me come back to the chat over here. I got some more coins to look at. I was just going to check with you guys. Oh, GRT. We've got to look at GRT. That's great. Here on Binance. Whoa, what happened? Damn. Well, you got the bearish megaphone, which did break down. Good thing that they don't always beat those big ass measure moves, or else we would be paying us to own this thing. Where can you go down to though? That look why nasty. GRT. Isn't that is that the graft? Is that the graph? Oh, surely not. Surely not GRT. The graph. Because BitBoy said this one was going to get a lot of traction, man. BitBoy was all about this one. Man, I can't believe that BitBoy would be wrong. Damn. Well, that's a look at the token supply. At least almost all of it's out. There's only just a couple of million left out of 10.8 billion. What now? Let's do the little market cap flip. You want to do that? What was the market cap over here? Oh shoot! Look at you. Wait a minute. This is the market cap. Contrary to the last one that we looked at with the market cap, WorldCoin, this one actually followed price action pretty well. It got up to 6 billion. It's nowhere near that. Market cap is at 227. $4 billion was here. That's interesting. So can you make it back? It's just kind of flatlined after that, right? But we've seen spikes in it. Okay, it did spike up. What $1 billion market cap did you come out to there? When was it? When was this? This was around March 14th, somewhere through there. I wish I could show both of those at the same time. It went, yeah, right through here. It went up to where? About a little over 4 billion. A little over 4 billion. You should tell me. Yeah, a little over 4 billion. From 6. So it lost from top to top is a $2 billion difference. Price wise, it was kind of hellacious difference. So if you got back to 2 or 3 billion, could our prices get? I mean, how many tokens were unleashed over here? That's what I'm kind of wondering. Can you compare? What's this? Compare. Oh hell, why didn't I think of... There we go. There's our solution. I'll be damned. And here's the... Can we flip on coin? Oh, there we go. Well, that makes life a lot... Now we can see them both side by side. Here we go. That's exactly what we needed. Little boomer. What's that? Can I get you off of here now? Can you... Thank you. All right, so there we go. There we go. There we go. So this is the coins supply versus the market cap in the purple right there. No, I'm sorry. Market cap is in orange. The price is in... Is that right? The price is in purple. The market cap is there. Okay. Takes a lot to make that thing move a little, doesn't it? Takes a lot to make it move just a little bit. It took... What did it take? From 1.4 billion up to 3.4 billion. It took $2 billion to come in to make price go from 16 cents to 38 cents, to double up in price. Just some stuff to think about there. What have they been doing? What have you been doing on GitHub this bear market? You guys been doing anything over here? 10 hours ago, updated 1 hour ago. They're building. Updated 3 days. Oh, they're building. It's not dead. It's not a dead project. That's good. That's good. But I don't know. I think it's a mistake for them to have that many coins. I always hate it when I come over here to look at total supply. And if I see anything that's over a few billion, and I didn't used to like a billion, right? When I launched our meme coins on Pump.Fun, where I understood everything, they all started at 1 billion. I didn't know that. I thought I could I was going to put out just 21 million like Bitcoin. And I thought I did, but then I thought, oh, I did not read the fine print. So they all come out with 1 billion. 1 billion is kind of the norm anymore. Which is why we got cheap ass altcoins. And 1 billion is kind of workable. We seen Chainlink and Dot and some other ones get up to around $50. So we know that a $1 billion coin can get up there at some point in its lifespan. $50, $70. It can happen. But we don't see very many of them do it. All right, well, I think that was interesting. Let's come over and take a look at graph. It is down as low as it's ever been, so it's very cheap, 2 cents. Get it back up to 34. That's a lot. There have to be lots of billions of dollars come back into this. But we do see that they're building, and pretty regular, it seems like. Now we got resistance, so that puts a damper on things, so I would always keep that in mind. We can't hit this area because that's mathematically impossible. You're out. That's not going to work. What do you got here, though? Are you? Give me a moment here. I don't think so. Nah. Okay. No, I'm just dreaming. Let's check for this guy. That's an inverse. Let me try a different way over here just to kind of tune it up a little bit. Those are my cheater ones. I don't trust them as much as I do my other fibs. All right, so 0.0105. 0.015 area is that's kind of what I'm looking for, and let's see what kind of traction we get there. But coming from 0.021 down to there would not be the funnest ride. That's a 30%. I don't know. That's never. It'll be just as fun as it was coming from here down to where we are now, because that was 30%. Yeah, double that. Double that in loss. That would be an amazing. My math does correctly. I would say 60% loss from the very top, 30 cents all the way down to 15. Oh, my math is still working. I woke up in the right universe today. That looks scary AF unless we recover it, man. The lower lows, and it looks like it could keep on pushing down. So, oh gosh, makes me want to come back over here and check out my total 3. And look and wonder on this little, that's not you, or total ES. That's what we're going with. Total ES. Why are you not over there? There we go. And so I'm still looking crazy at this damn idea that's telling me that we could possibly get a bullish bump here. I know, it's crazy. But I tell you what, if we lose this little purple line down here, it's still technically valid for a while, but I will start doubting it more. But there you always bounce from here. It is telling me that if we are patient, we might get a bounce from this zone on our altcoins and Bitcoin. And I agree, it's the craziest thing, because I'm looking at trend lines. I'm like, you're breaking out. You just broke the trend line. You're closing the candle below it. But yet my fibs are telling me, grasshopper, close your eyes. Listen to your heart. Catch the sword before it split your brain open. Catch it before it take all your coin. Snatch the coin from my hand, grasshopper. All right, so and it was like, what? So I'm sticking with it. Oh, we got more news coming up. Great, that always helps things. Existing home sales. Thank God that doesn't hurt. What's this? Non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate. That one's going to hurt. Jobs are getting fewer out here. All right, GRT. Well, that's great. We'll take a look at NEAR. It's nearer to zero from what I hear. That's not bad. You broke through the cloud. What is it? 3-day chart. Ribbon flip trying to happen. 200 moving average. Zoom out. Let's go to the weekly. 200 moving average on the weekly as well. Okay. Are you on a bearish cross over here? At least it's a shallow cross. Moving. What was that? So moving average is crossing. One of the factors that we look at when they cross, that I do, I can't say that for everybody. A lot of people don't even have an inkling about this idea. Shallow crosses are not that bad. Deep crosses, gotta watch out for them. They got some momentum behind them. These guys can just have a little party through here and turn right around and be all happy-dappy. 9 above 21, nice little cross there. It's looking promising. Above the 50, I can't really say much bad. I mean, we're just testing the 100 and 200 moving average, man. You're in a falling pattern here, which is technically bullish. You came down, oh man, off of a double bottom over here. I mean, what the hell? We're just at resistance. Oh, near. What was that guy's name? I forgot what his name is, but he sold his position out, and I guess he kind of scared the market a little bit. But I mean, he sold at a good place. He sold at resistance, so he didn't do anything wrong. We had a butt cheek, a butt crack, another butt cheek. What's so crazy is that I know we talked about this at one point over these past 4 years as a what if scenario for altcoins. I remember this. And we'll talk about these things, and they sound so crazy. There was but that's just us being speculative. It's probably not going to do that. Back in 2024, right before we went to our Parabolic and everything, wouldn't it be crazy if this was the butt crack and we just come down and do another double bottom? Because that's usually what happens, right? You usually get... And it happened over 2 cycles. I'm seeing this on a lot of altcoins. It's like we've been put on pause, and we have with the lack of clarity and with the SEC and the previous administration going after crypto, swearing up and down that we're not going after crypto. No, we're not against crypto. And they're debanking banks that are trying to mess with, was it Silvergate or whatever? All of them are. They did so many dirty tricks in crypto. And Gary Gensler, everything's a damn security. You remember that little weasel before Congress and all his answers? Well, I'm not going to comment on whether or not it's a security. But we view them as security. Things are just corrupt, man. You guys heard about that Lego case and all this? What's that? God, I don't know. What's that company that I never heard of? Briggs and something. I don't know. Lego thing, and some interesting things going out there. And you track that, and you're like, oh my, this is so messed up. So messed up the way that things are structured. Because corporations have all the power now. Corporations have more right than citizens do. And that's never the way it was supposed to be meant. So now we got these powers and principalities that rule us, called corporations. They can be influenced and make our lives hell. They have more say so than we do. Crazy. Thank God we got crypto. Thank God we got Bitcoin anyway. Just not seeing it help us out as much as we'd like to right now, right? So we got a nice little breakout idea. I think it looks kind of good and fun. I'm still looking for these targets at 350 and 390. Don't know if it's going to get them yet. Might have to come back, pull back. I think it looks kind of good in here. Let me come over to the chat. Cowbell. I'm going to just come on down to the bottom. Nasty Gene says, "Law, grasshopper." I know. I used to love that show. Oh, nobody's looking to get a job as a live turkey streamer. Seat's taken. Well, it's taken for now. Not that anybody really cares. Bricks in a mini. Yeah, something like that. Money rules, sadly. Sadly. The Lego collector has gotten panic attacks out of the situation. Collection's worth 100, 200,000. Biggest Star Wars Lego biggest Star Wars collection of Lego in the world. Yeah. Such a messed up story and such a messed up response for how that company handled it, right? It really shows you there's a dark side in corporations and in government, and then how that they've influenced the police response and the local police and how all that stuff was done. And have you guys heard about that one? What happened in December over in England? where the guy, a college student, was stabbed. That's coming out now. Tucker Carlson had something on it. I saw it somewhere else last night, and it just made me disgusted. And I was glad to see Tucker brought something to it. Then I saw it on a news report, so it's getting out. The story's getting out. But you basically had this guy, a sheik, in the UK, because your regular citizens aren't allowed to carry knives, but for religious reasons, the sheiks can carry a knife, a blade of 8 inches, and one of the sheiks stabbed this guy, just stabbed him, and I think his brother was there, and they decided to call the cops, and they called the cops came and arrested the guy that got stabbed, told him that he was stabbed, that he's bleeding, and they were just, yeah, all right, and they just handcuffed him, and he died. It was atrocious. I mean, things like that just piss me the hell off. Because you see that go on. And you see that kind of thing going on with this Lego thing, too, where the cops take the company's word for it. Oh, you're just a troublemaker. Nobody stole nothing. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, what we pay our damn taxes and expect our government to do for us, they're not freaking doing. And they're giving it away to the big corporations and to, and the case in England, to immigrants. And just the playing field is just, it is the most uneven terrain I think has ever been. Corporal fascism, yeah. Those are the fascists. I mean, for real. Let's get the blue-haired ladies on those people. Corporation execs are psychopaths. Ceremonial knife, yeah. So, yeah, things like that just, that has a way of really pissing you off. Especially if you watch it and see the body cam and all that. You're just, oh my God. Thank you, Jesus. All right. We're going to take a look at Cardano. You're dropping like a rock. Why? Everything else is. I didn't want to be left out. I guess that's a good answer. Cardanzo coming down. She tried to hold 28 cents, but she couldn't do it. That was, oh my God, you lost that double bottom. That was an ideal double bottom, and with a higher low, you had so much hope. It was promise. It was promise. I mean, that was promise, and now it's not. What was it? 21, almost 22 cents. You know, the thing about Cardano that I don't like, I don't know, you may have heard this before, but one of the things I don't like, but you never mention it to Charles Hoskins on his stream. Don't ever do that. Oh my God. You'll get some of the craziest response. Well, that it's got 45 billion coins. That's got something to do with it, I gotta say. How's that look? But you know what? Look how well that's kind of, how they kind of overlap though. What's going on over here? You know, that doesn't look too bad. That follows along. That tracks. That tracks. There's not a divergence in there like what we saw with WorldCoin, right? That I think that's actually positive. But I still hate that they got 45 billion of them. It's got a $6 million market cap. Can you believe that in 2020 this thing got up? What was that? How high of a market cap did you get? This thing got up to a $93 billion market cap. We're sitting at a $6 billion market cap. And is that right? Was that market cap or is that price? Purple is price, right? And price was about $3. So I doubt that we get $3 again unless we just get a crazy ass market thing, global adoption. They got some kind of really valid use case, blah, blah, blah. What did I do over here? But we could get back up to those. What did we do this last time? 2024 at the height of it. We got 38 billion market cap. We're at 6 billion. Cardano, if it's cheap enough, I'm interested, right? She was around 9 cents last bear market. I remember accumulating some right around 9 cents over there, and I just staked it. Stakes well. I think the interest was somewhere between 10 and 15%. I don't know, somewhere through there. And I got pretty good rewards because I had a decent little bag of Cardano, but it just wore me out with the price action. Sold out well before it ever hit $3.
I've been watching coins up, left and right. Green flashes
But I did like the reward things. That was kind of cool. Just had it in my Exodus wallet staking. But now, what are you doing, Cardano? You already hit your 886. I'm pretty gosh darn sure.
But I got my rules, drew 'em in the dark. Fib support, trend line break, 9 MA spark. I wait for confirmation, I don't chase the spark. Even when the FOMO's tearing at my heart, they say
There's an interesting area. Corresponds with this over here a little bit.
but I know that road, I know the alarm. I've been burned before.
About 14 cents.
Learn the cause. Now my discipline's the only line I cross. Ooh, no, I can't go for that. No can do. Can't go for that.
Got confluence right here, I believe.
Madness calling when the greed
All right, that's cool. I'm leaning in on this target right here, right now.
gotta wait for the setup. Gotta hold on true. I can't go for that. No can do. Another coin's mooning. Chat's going wild. They say this one's different, like a reckless child.
Didn't really get a hit there. All right, so best that I can forecast right now is to watch and see how we react down here at 14 cents to about 2.5 cents away over here. I'm on the weekly. I'm just going to come over. This is what it looks like on the 8 hour. On the 4 hour, she just died. They just gave up. Somebody said, I'm done with Cardano. I would say it lost this low over here, and everybody just said, well, screw that. I'm out. I'm tired. I've been trying. Been DCAing into this thing from 68 cents. I'm done. And yeah, 14 would be a good area to start looking at it. And like I said, if we can get around 9 cents, that would be cool. That's what it was over here, right? How far did we get it? We got down to, 2 cents. That was way back. That's 2020, though. That was the drop. Yeah, this 9 cent area over here, that's somewhere where I was picking it up. What was that, September 2020? Makes sense. Yeah, that's about right. So 17, 18 cents. We're at 18 cents. We're testing this area right here. This area right here at 10 cents. I'm going to go ahead and mark this. I want to mark this as just a horizontal level. Carry that over there. And zoom out over there, man. So that's a little bit below what I'm. So I'm looking at 14, and let's see if we do get a wick down or something around test of 10, 11 cents maybe. I would be interested in maybe picking up a bag of Cardano at those prices, knowing that it could get up to $1. That's a 10x, $1.50, maybe $2. If we're down to 4 or 5 billion right now, and a lot of Cardano fans out there, that does have a use case. And I think at one time, as well as it is put together, if it ever does get use case, maybe government might look into it as secure. I'm kind of curious if they'd ever use it for voting or whatever. I don't know. All I know is Cardano's been down a long time waiting for big ass adoption, and it's never got it. And there's nothing really goes on that chain. But it's very peer reviewed and put together. I think it has a lot to do with the Haskell language and stuff that they were using and stuff. Too complicated? I don't know. Speculate what you want. Cardano lovers, Cardano's haters out there, but I'll start liking it around 14 cents. Render's also getting a nice little discount. It was looking hopeful. Well, I guess it still is. It's not too bad. It's just getting a real retest. It's not like it's down to $1.33 again or anything like that. Okay, Render's not doing that, are you? You're not doing that bad, are you? What the hell's this? Oh, this is layoff coin, right? Oh, is it time? It accidentally went over here. This is one that one of you guys recommended. I got into it. It did a lot better than the trade setup. Went up. I was cool with that. You can make more money. And trying to figure out wish I had a RSI on here. Look for Divergence, but I don't have it on here. I'm trying to figure out where I want to get back in, buy a little nibble, get back in. Or if I do, maybe. But we're looking at Render. Oh, this mouse is pissing me off. I gotta zoom out. Render. Man, I just feel like I just want to refresh. Render, what are you doing? Now that's cool. You definitely get grade 8.6 from that idea, right?
Every single day.
Because if you haven't figured it out by now, 886 retracements on all these big pools for bottom areas, it's pretty juicy. All right, one of the main areas that we want to look at for things to hold. Sometimes we will get some little traction. Sometimes some of these we may see complete double bottoms where they just did a full 99% retrace from the all-time highs. But generally, you're looking at from all-time highs has been the general rule for altcoins that they fall down about 90%. They lose 90% of their value in a bear market, right? And your 886 Fibonacci is right there at your nut. That's one of the things. This one came down, other than that scam wick, went down 96% when it liquidated everybody, made everybody just regret ever having faith in any kind of altcoins at all. Thank you, Binance, for that day. And down to 92%, right? But 886 Fibs will help you accumulate if you're trying to build a spot back in this bear market. One thing, if you're interested in building bags and spot, this is my wheelhouse. This part of the market is my wheelhouse. Come on in, brother. The water's fine. Now imagine this. Whatever asset that you're looking at, if you do accumulate slowly over time, like the smart money does, they don't ever go in all at once. They accumulate slowly over time, buying and selling. I want to go over this idea. Don't get to share this very often. I'm going to patent this idea. And it's like an hourglass. It's very similar to what your bots do. If you're in, you could probably instruct a bot to do this for you. The grid bots and things like that. Kind of similar to that, but it's a little bit more tapered. You know, ideally, you know, more weighted cells at the top, more weighted cells at the bottom, and they tapered down. So the more it comes up, the more you sell, the more it comes down, the more that it buys, and you accumulate a bag. Basically, that's kind of the general idea where, you know, how you layer in buys and sells through this zone. And we don't know how far and up and down it's going to get and go, but once you get your little zone established, and then through the bear market, in the meantime, since you do this, what starts out as, I don't know, let's just say 100 coins of something over here. By the time you get through, you're going to have double on up to maybe 500 coins, depending on how you play this and how it fluctuates during these places, right? Because you got a chance to build a bag in these areas. This is one of the funnest times in the market if you can focus on select coins to build a bag, so that you can go from having a small 100, you only bought in enough to buy a $100 bag. Let's say you got it up and you tripled your bag, your position size. You went from 100 coins to 300 coins just by buying higher and selling, you know, selling up here, brother, was $2.50, and buying more when it's $1.24 or something like that. All right, those kind of things. You're doing it on the flip flop, just layering in and out, catching it up and down. You're building a bag. You're building as it rolls over. You're cycling over here, for as much as it gives you, right? And then one of these days, it's going to decide, hey, I'm going to leave this area. I'm going to get out of this accumulation zone. And it does. They always do. They always do. Case in point, same story over here. Last cycle, swing high to swing low. Build a bag as you go. This didn't give us that much build over here, right? From 33 cents up to $1.18. Yeah, you had plenty of room. You had about 200% you could probably work through, but we didn't get as much volatility. But same principle. You build a bag under here, you sell on the way up, man. You sell on the way up. Right? Build a bag here, and then you wait patient for the markup. Accumulation, markup, distribution, markdown, wash, rinse, repeat all the time, right? Cycles, cycles, cycles. Always looking for them higher lows, and we got one, so that's kind of cool. So I mean, these are the options. This is where you can make some kick-ass money. You just got to be patient. This is more of your investment, more of your longer term position trading is what it is. You build a position on the low lows when it's cheap before it gets to $8 a coin. But when it does get to $8 a coin, all those that you bought at like $1.80, you sell. Or not all of them, but part of it, right? You stagger it up. As we go up, you get paid. It's like having a savings account that grows during the bull market. It's pretty phenomenal. And you're just seeing numbers. You're seeing things grow exponentially during that. And you think you're a genius. And if you really want to do it like most people do, we wait till we get back to the top. He's like, I can go higher. Oh, I think you can go higher. And you ride it all the way back down. Don't do that. So setting limit orders, and the easiest way to do it, honestly, especially if you're at an exchange, is to set your fib levels. Set your fib levels. It's that easy. 140% gains from entry, 230 on that one. Get up to here, it's 300% gains, 400% gains, 500. You're taking little out, little out, little out. It'll be up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. We'll just see how high we get and get paid, baby. What do you care selling at $10? You bought it at $1.80 or wherever it happens to be. Position trading. On spot. You can do it on spot. You can try it on margin. It can definitely help. But if you don't, you're every dollar you borrow, they're charging you every day some kind of interest. So I don't think it's quite as worth it in my experience. It in the markup phase, it can help a lot, but it complicates taking profit sometimes. Spot is, I don't think you can really beat spot. That's what I've learned over these past cycles. I have always done the very best on spot, where there was no leverage involved. Those have been the biggest gains ever. Just lessons learned on my side anyway. But then you got some traders, like look at Jason Casper. He's proven that he's made $200,000 over the past, or over the so far this year, I think. Had an interesting show today breaking all that stuff down. But it really helped that he caught that $126,000 short and rode that one. And he broke it down, and you saw that with him too. Now, he mostly day trades, and then he lets things turn into swing trades. But he had, I think it's ChatGPT or whoever, break down his trading. And that was commendable. You don't see that. I never thought about that. But he went it, and it analyzed, and it showed, what was the biggest grower. It was swing trades and position trading. That's what gave him that $200,000. It wasn't the everyday trade, jumping in and jumping out. And in fact, he showed that where lately he's been getting his ass kicked, like losing $5,000. He's got a big account that's within his reason. But he showed the chop, which I've experienced myself too. I know what that feels like. I've been getting chopped up lately with some of the chop down here. You make the money on the moves, and then we get sideways, consolidate, like we're at a bottom now, trying to play that, and it's chopping. That's where they take it back from you, is in the consolidation. I mean, one of these days, I'm finally going to get it. Like, I'm just going to wait till the consolidation's over and jump in. Like the old schools tell us, the OGs say, just wait till the consolidation's over and jump in. But you got that voice in your head, but I'm not getting a good entry. And I swear, the more you listen to what the OGs were saying, it just makes so much more sense. And you're like, I don't want to do it that way. That just sounds like a boomer way. But all they were saying is, man, if you play this over here, you can get chopped up. Trying to long, short, long. I mean, if you're trying to do an accumulation like the strategy I gave you, it's but if you're just trying, I'm catching a knife or whatever, willy-nilly. But in essence, what they're saying, wait till all this crap gets over. Wait till the trend goes. Wait till the breakout. You actually get past the levels. Wait till you're making a series of higher highs and higher lows, then jump in and ride the markup. Forget all the headache part. Just wait till we move and make your money in the middle. And it makes a lot of sense. And it's so much easier and less stressful. But gosh darn, if it doesn't take a lot of patience and discipline to throw that trigger finger, and you're like, oh, this looks like a good entry. This is the one. This is the one that's going to do it. This is the one that's going to blast off. I know it. This is it. I can feel it. And the guru said it was. We're going to fly. This is the one. Market makers are really good at taking things away from you in these sideways markets. Really good at it. Extremely good at it. Hell, they're so good at it, they don't even have to try. They just get you to do it for them because you're sitting there. This is the one. Damn. Got stopped out again. But this time I'm going to go in. Oh, damn, I got stopped out. Damn, I didn't set a stop loss. I'll get you. Ladies and gentlemen, have we been going for oh my God, how do we talk for 2 hours and a half? How is that possible? That's crazy. Blue-haired ladies love corporations. They're possessed. Charles Hoskins is taking a break from Cardano, I hear. Really? I didn't know that. Makes sense now. 45 billion coins. Too damn many. You ever criticize? I've heard people go in there and suggest that they do a burn, right? Because that's what most places that's the oopsie saying, oh man, we made too many coins and this coin's sucking right now. Let's do a burn. Worked for Binance. They mastered it so much that, well, anyway. Isn't Cardano one of the most staked coins? Probably. They had a good return because they had 45 billion of them they hand out over time. I gotta say that, but when we talk with the market cap against it, that one held together. I don't know. Maybe there's something there, Cardano, but it's too damn many. Had a nice day. I got out before all this. That was a good thing. Charles not leaving Cardano. He's been taking a break from toxic Twitter. Well, Twitter can get toxic. David Guest says, I'm already nibbling in at 18, 17, 16 cents at Cardano. Don't tell anybody yet. I'm buying the dip at 13 cents. That would be anywhere close to 10 cents as we can get. I'll be trying to do it. I'll be more strict on my alt bag building. No more FOMO funerals for me. We're in the heart of the bear market, right? So this is Bitcoin first. Bitcoin first. You will not regret it. We got the stats to prove it. I ran the game last time, right? I don't know if you guys are. Hello, TradingView. Are you still with me? Okay, usually there was a place over here I could go to the paper accounts. I don't see that stuff down here anymore. Somewhere on this platform, I've still got an open demo account running, and one of the purposes was I had a choice last bear market how I wanted to allocate my funds. And I decided to take the Bitcoin that I had stocked up and stockpiled and put it into some altcoin. I made the biggest mistake ever. I should have known better. I don't know what I was thinking. But for some reason I thought that was going to enhance my Bitcoin. I did the opposite because I did it backwards timing. I don't know. I'm still wondering how the hell I screwed that up so much. I mean, it looked good in dollars. It looked great in dollars, but in hindsight, I just gave away a shit ton of Bitcoin for free. I lost a lot of Bitcoin trying to play them on altcoins. The dollars looked good until after April of 2024, but then that's when altcoins pissed the bed and decided, oh, we're not doing anything else this damn cycle. It's all Bitcoin. So my choice was, to kind of do that with Bitcoin, and I said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I want to play with the other alternative I was going to do with just focusing mostly on Bitcoin on TradingView, and then I'll just kind of see how it stacks up at the end of the cycle. It didn't take the end of the cycle for me to figure it out. The best choice was Bitcoin, because that account is down $2 million on an altcoin. That paper trading account is still about worth $2 million today. It was a $100,000 demo account that's still, and all that we're down, worth over $2 million. Account I started with ain't worth over $2 million. But it could have been if I'd done what I did over there on the demo. Minus me jumping in the fat finger in that one trade that I just left running, which is down $2 million. I decided I was going to see what that did. It was XCN for anybody curious. Yeah, that sucker's still down. Remember XCN? I had some of this way back in the day. I put a little nibble into it and it took off. That little nibble turned into a whole lot. And I was like, oh my God. And then I started, let's build it when it comes down. And, clearly she just kept on coming down after that, right? Yeah. Imagine putting a couple of $100 into this when it's down and nobody cares about it. And then one day it's worth $4.50, almost 5 cents. And you got it at a fraction of a penny. Pretty cool. But then you're expecting, okay, well, maybe but that was it. That was it. Pop off. That was it. It was just a steady, slow burn down. Just a steady markdown. And oh my God, are you going back lower? Don't go back lower. Please, you did. You went lower. Oh my gosh. Why? Why? Are you going to come back down here? I still have a bag of this and I'm sitting here. Am I honestly going to let it just drop like that? You did make a lower low. Gosh darn it, man. I'm going to sell the very bottom. It would suck. And again, this is XCN. And what's one of the problems with XCN? And I knew this going in, but I did it anyway. Supposed to be a nice real world asset play, right? It's got 53 billion. Oh, it's got a maximum supply of 68, almost 69 billion coins. That's the problem. How did you fare? You tracked pretty well too. Okay, it's tracking. There's not a divergence in it like there was in, was it WorldCoin? That was crazy. There's no divergence there. I mean, in WorldCoin, the more the market cap went up, the lower the price was going. Or every time the market cap went up, it was going down. Let's see, I've got something else written. Oh, grass. Let's take a look at grass in INJ, I think. Haven't looked at grass in a minute. Binance is, oh, hey, man, you're not looking that bad. What is this, the daily? Higher high, higher lows, ribbon flip here on the daily. That's a little bearish. This is a little bearish short term, probably, I hope. RSI is down around 36. It's getting close. Down here, I don't see a breakdown of that yet. Might be a bounce there. Looks like we could bounce there. Okay. Nice rounding shape right there. We like the rounded bottoms. The rounded bottoms look nice to look at, nice to touch, and they pay the bills. I can say that because we have very few females here. I guess we just don't appeal to females here on this show. Very few females that we get over here. And I don't know if it's because we're offensive or we're just not their stuff. But I have noticed that in my statistics. We don't have very many females to watch. It's 99% guys over here. Ladies, you're wondering where all the men are. Why you can't find a man? That's because they're at the Road Dog Crypto Show. Find your husband today. We've got all the dudes hanging out over here. Ladies, you need to flirt in the chat. Your future millionaire husband might be watching this show today. How about that? 74 cents. Good accumulation zone for grass. A better accumulation zone appears to be what we're just now breaking back underneath right now. Underneath this little head and shoulder complexy thing. Okay. Looks like we're retesting it. Is this a good time to buy grass? Or are you going to dump like everything else in our life over here? And that, we got this now. Can you come down a wee bit more, about 32 cents? I kind of like that. Higher highs, higher lows, flipping the ribbon. Let's take a look at the weekly. Now, stochastics are bumping at the top. Oh, there might be a red dot come here in a week or two. Could be. 50 moving average. We're just going to kind of zone out through here. I still think, I'm still interested in you about 33 to 35 cents. I'm interested in this. Bullish cross on the weekly, 9 over the 21. 9 over the 21. Just got tested the 50. That's cool. Big thickening cloud over here. I think we're trying to do something. Grass. Make sure we got this on our watch list over here. I want to put you at the top. I would write a note, but I'll stick it up here and I'll never look at it until 3 weeks later when I'm on the show saying, oh man, I should have done something with that. We've done that before. Alerts just piss me off. I just get mad at them and turn them off. Six looks juicy. I'm going to put me a little cheater line right over here. Right above there somewhere. Going to stick me an alarm on there. Going down to the country. Going to buy me a lot of peaches. Going to the country. Going to buy me a lot of peaches. Create an alarm, if you will. Did we create one? Yeah, it's just going to piss me off, but I'm interested in doing this, so I'll set an alarm. We'll see how that goes. I wish they didn't piss me off. VVV, let's take a look at VVV. How about Bybit? Oh, you're finally getting a discount. It did go up to 21, and now we're down at 16. It's just sucks that you keep losing your previous trend lines and trying to not hit my targets yet and make me feel special or whatever. All right, so we lost a 618 there. Let's see what else we got. I got to zoom out. 4 hour maybe. It's a nice parabolic move. I would say we got some bearish divergence there. Yeah, we do. Didn't quite touch there. Don't guarantees that we will, because this it's hard to get them without any big price history. Hard to nail them targets when they get up there like that, right? We're trying what we can do. We did an AB equals CD, which may not even play out, and that was based on, I believe, this one right here. We might get a 3 drives with what we got going on, but I think we're just getting one of them funky flag patterns, which is called, I can never remember this. I don't know why. I keep wanting to call it a high and tight, but that's not it. I think it's just a... Thomas, where you at, buddy? Go to the flags. He'll break them down for you. Flag tilt. It's called a tilt. Flag tilt. I cannot remember that. Flag tilt. That's the one a lot of people look at. They're bearish, really. They're bearish. But if they do pop off to the upside, they're very bullish. But they normally don't. But we might be looking at something of that idea on this parabolic move. That's what, I don't know. Maybe. I doubt it, though. We're below the 21. Bearish divergence up there. Trying to go parabolic. Put falling volume, rising price. Such a hard call right here. But with the moving average strategy will help us figure that out because, well, we're below the 21. And the reason that I've got these particular moving averages is because they routinely, when one loses the other, there's a high probability that we do go talk to the next one that I've got. That's why I use these certain ones. Can't say that about every combination that you got. That is going, but there is a little algorithm thing that works on here. I'm looking for the 50 moving average, and if we lose that, then well, this parabolic trend is probably gone and over. That's our last stop when we get a deeper retracement on a nice trend. And we lost the 21, and we may not even hit it. That's one thing. That's one idea. It may not, but I'm hoping and looking for it. We continue down, losing the 21, regain the 21, which can happen because the 9's not crossed it. If the 9 crosses the 21, I would definitely be looking for that 50 for support. Let's come to the 4 hour. What are you saying? 200 moving out? Well, you're giving us some possible support areas. However, it's a bearish cross there, bearish cross there. I don't think it's going to hold. So VVV, yeah, you got to have more information than this. I mean, you try to take a long here with proper risk management. You make a case for it. Hell, you can make a case here for it on the local with an 886, but it doesn't mean you're going to get or 786. Oh, I miscalled that one. Yeah, you can try that, but how do you explain all these trend lines that we keep losing? How do you explain losing this one? Unless it's bear traps. So, and this is just, you know, that'd work. That's the best thing I can look for. We come back up here, maybe you got something. Or you can enter here with tight. I don't see a good entry. I'm just going to put it that way. It's buying the top that may be trying to roll over. This looks like possible distribution, right? Too much flowing into stock moves like we haven't seen. SpaceX and other IPOs aren't helping. No, they're not helping, especially all the lackluster altcoin cycle that we had. And then that big Binance drop in October that just wiped out everybody. That made everybody second guess crypto. You're like, I mean, hell, even if you had your stop losses and things like that, people were still getting liquidated. I mean, and some people got money back, some people didn't, and some people just said, I'm done. Too many people said I'm done at that point. But some company or somebody over in China just said, well, at least we got paid. Oh man, it's harder for us to run our games on people. We need more people to come in. Maybe we need something for them to chase when everything goes down. Spot is great, dog. Spot is awesome. The only money I ever made is Spot, says Diaz. That's an interesting comment there. I think there's a lot more people that can identify with that, for real. All right, so I know leverage trade and day trading is the big thing that looks cool, and sometimes you'll see some people that actually do pretty good. They've had to work themselves up to get to that point, if they're being honest about it. Then sometimes you see people out here that are just, you know, they're just barely. I mean, there's one on here, I swear. I'm not going to mention any names, but I track them. And in April, they had an account. It was 28. They made a win, went up to 33,000. So of course, ego kicks in. Wow, this is why you watch and all this. But over that time, that $33 account is down to 19,000. But you never, I mean, all you you can see that they're having trouble sometimes in the way it comes out in expression. I mean, that's a lot of, you know, over the past 2 months, Mr. Millionaire, you lost a big portion of that account, and that's not a problem because that's realistic, right? And they do pretty good with risk management, kinda. They don't follow a 1%, 2%, or 3% rule on their account. I can tell you that. They kind of use the more gambling idea. Like, I'll just take half of what my yesterday's wins was and take that. Like, I won $20 on the slots machine, so I'll keep half of it and I'll just play on $10. That kind of thing, which works for my wife great. But I didn't see them do that. But that's not risk management. That's what you do when you gamble, right? But anyway, not to digress. the point is not the bad point about them being down, which sucks, but a lot of us can relate to that, right? A lot of us can relate to the chop up and everything. The bad point is that they never acknowledge that. They just keep talking, well, I just made $3,000 yesterday. And I'm like, well, yeah, your count's still down 33 down to 19, and it was up 800 yesterday. So if you made 2,000, that means you lost about 3,000 and then won it back, and you're calling that, yes, made a Lambo payment. No. I don't know. I'm not mentioning any names. I'm not trying to pick on anybody. If you know who it is, you know. But I mean, that's true. But meanwhile, then you got another one out here that's showing where they made $200,000 and can prove it, verify there, right? Or, you know, they lost $100,000 and they're showing all their losses and they're showing their losses and talking about it. But I mean, it's just kind of interesting contrast. I'm just saying. I don't have a $200,000 win to brag about over the last thing. I don't. I wish that I did. Stacks is 18 cents. Is it really? I think I was prepared for that. Oh wow, you did drop. You did. You went down. So I got Stacks. Now, I've liked it so far because you could stake it and get paid in Bitcoin. But what I have noticed is over these past, haven't I been doing it? I've been doing it for a while. Last couple of years, whatever. It's been gradual, you know, you don't get as much return anymore. So it's diminishing returns, just like you get with everything. But I've noticed that too. So I haven't been adding any more recently to my staking over there. But I have enjoyed, it's paid for itself in Bitcoin since I started staking. I just got it over there collecting or whatever. Yep, she's down a lot. Look at you. Went past that October 15th dump. Or October, was it the 15th? What day was that? 7th, 9th, 10th, 11th? Hell, I forgot. Oh, we're coming into a juicy area right here. 18 cents area. Well, 1796, whatever. First area of interest we look at. 272. Fibonacci. 272, good. Especially if we bounce off 618 before. It come in very handy. Sometime 382 bring us to 272. It's mathematical calculation. Oh, we just left that one. We got no confluence over here on this one. But we might have some right here on this one. Alright, so getting kind of tricky to try to figure out how low she can go. We're playing limbo over here. And there's quite a few ways to look at it. None that we think are awesome. Let's hope we get some traction out of this. We got 3 touches on this trend line that would hopefully give us some support down here somewhere around 17 cents. I hope so. Ladies and gentlemen, my gosh, I've been streaming for 3 hours. What the hell is wrong with me? We got 12 people hanging out. Turkey gotta go sleep, man. Turkey that's streamed 5 or 6 hours today. That's crazy. Well, all right. Well, let's give my bot some work to do there. Let me come back to the chat and we'll take a look at Bitcoin another time here. Yes, Diaz, good to grow the bags with, says Abe. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. $63,500. Oh my God, you're dying. Stop dying, Bitcoin. No, actually, it's doing pretty good. It was cheaper, right? Oh, we went back and touched our 886 again. Did you? I was here talking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got stopped out of whatever I was working on long. And I'm pretty sure anything that I'm working on short is probably, yeah. Kind of looks like it could qualify for a triple bottom situation, right? Could even possibly qualify as It's not as rounded. They should be a little bit more symmetrical. But maybe some people might qualify that as a three rising valleys. I don't think it would quite fit. But triple bottom idea. What the hell is this turkey talking about? Three rising valleys. I like to keep my eyes up. Well, hell, I forgot how Thomas Pikowski has his stuff. Three rising valleys. It's not exactly a head and shoulders, but it's kind of cool. Just as cool as. And it's got a more interesting measured move to it too, right? You're not trying to figure out some damn head. You're just taking the high to the low, which is basically about like this, and you stack it right on top of there. So if we are doing three rising valleys, we got a measure move, takes us up higher than here, and that would be 68,400. That's some hopium that we need right now, as we're doing exactly what a symmetrical triangle does. What did we talk about the rabbit run early? What did we say about symmetrical triangles? You don't trust them as far as you can throw them, because they will be like that rabbit that runs across the road in your headlights. I wouldn't doubt that we do something like that. Just, they get rangy. It's an introduction to a range is the best way I can explain it from my experience, right? I just don't trust them. To the upside, don't trust them to the downside, because they will jump to the side of the road, and then next thing you know, they're right in front of your headlights again going, like a scared little bunny rabbit. Welcome to the crazy ride. There might be a short right here. Is there? I'd say there might be. There might be a little short action coming in to come back down here. But I'm still seeing this area down to hold, right? We're still looking for 62.3 to hold, right? So far, that's a good sign that our bigger picture guy is lending more and more credence. Every time that we're bouncing off of this area is giving us more hope that maybe things are getting ready to turn around. It's crazy. I know I don't feel it either. I'm not feeling it inside either, but that keeps saying it. And the weird thing is, it's saying it on altcoins too. It's saying it over here too. Crazy. It doesn't feel like it. But look at altcoins. We got a green 1 hour. They're feeling it. They're feeling the love too right now. Crazy world. Ladies and gentlemen, happy trading. We just got to be patient to see how this plays out. Make or break moments, how I'm looking at. I can see a very positive situation, and then if we can't hold this $62,000 area, then it's going to get a lot uncertain for a lot of people. And in that case, I just want to slowly DCA into some sweet Bitcoin. Stack those stats, baby. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I will see you tomorrow.
I became a fart coin philosopher at 3:33 a.m. Staring at the ceiling fan like it held the wisdom of all
Oh wow, I'm way
men.
behind on the chat.
Silent but deadly, just like my leverage trades. 1 minute I'm a genius, next minute I'm
Henry
financially
Turson, yeah, I like
unmade.
that name.
Tried to explain yield farming to my
No, I don't want to do any boring stuff. I
overdrive
want to pump my heart rate,
last night.
sleepless nights, and catching falling knives, man.
Satellite Wi-Fi. I said, no,
I've got lots of experience of that.
While coughing on my vape,
Nice.
turned up
Ah,
Rosalie
look.
and prayed I'd be okay. I'm a
What the hell's up with it?
philosopher, pondering life's big stinks. Why we ape, why we cope, why the whole market blinks.
Drake is being translated.
The timeline drags my name, but I'm still here, naughty like everything's the
Purple
same.
Spoon, good to see you, my man. Melissa One Lev, hey, thank you for being here.
Like gas in 2026, I'm still broke, but I got class.
Thank you, Melissa One Lev, for showing up. I was mentioning earlier that we have very few female viewers, and I'd like to figure out what they. I hope it's not because they find us offensive. I'm not trying to be offensive at all. But thank you for being here. That means a lot to me. Thank you.
My girlfriend left a note that said I can't compete with BTC. I replied with a voice note, mostly coughing and to the moon, baby. I'm a fart coin philosopher, pondering life big stinks. Why we chase, why we rug.
Oh wow, yeah, that sucks when that happens, right? What was this? 12:49. I'm still about 20 minutes below in the chat here.
'cause this is my game. Yeah, this is my game.
I like to get.
Pass the lighter and the copium. I built her from scratch.
Thank you, my man.
Taught her how to trade. Gave her all my strategies and a cool nickname, Blade. She was supposed to make me rich while I slept in peace. Instead, she woke me up at 4 a.m. saying, bro, we got rugged. Capiche? Now she's ghosting my prompts and trading against me. Buying shit coins I told her never to see. I said, baby, why you do me like this? She replied with an error code and a digital kiss. I thought we had something silicone and soul. My AI bot broke up with me, left me for a better prompt. Now I'm back to manual trading and it's clearly not what I want. She took my edge, she took my strategy, left me with nothing but existential latency. AI bot broke up with me, said I'm too emotional. Now I'm out here aping manually like a total dinosaur fossil.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say
I try to
thank
win her back with
Thank you very
better
much.
training data for the old winning trades and my entire life savings. Nada. She replied, error 44, respect not found, and went long on a cat coin while I hit the ground. I'm back to staring at candles like it's 2021 while she's somewhere in the cloud laughing at what I become. My AI bot broke up with me, deleted all our plans. Now I'm alone with my screen and these trembling hands. She said, it's not you, it's your risk management. Guess even robots know when to take profit and bounce, man. Yeah, she left me for a better prompt. Story of my life. My AI bot broke up with me, left me for a better prompt. Now I'm back to manual trading and it's clearly not what I want. She took my edge, she took my strategy, left me with nothing but existential latency. AI bot broke up with me, said I'm too emotional. Now I'm out here aping manually like a total dinosaur fossil.
All right, so I think, wait a minute, let me turn that back up. All right, so I think that we can get some sound over here with, was it Milky Miata? Was that the one that we were talking about, Ave? See if we can get sound.
Summer, right?
Let me know if you can hear it.
You know it. Still a 10. Ready for a drive? Let's go.
She pull up clean, top down, fresh paint, cherry gloss, 2 seats, big grin. She make the whole block pause. Keys in hand, cornflakes bag in the passenger side. She know that little red frame make a grown man wide-eyed. I said, Mom, that's a problem. She laughed, said, watch me move. Son on that tiny dash, and she still got that groove. She don't need no crowd, just that wheel in the view. When she hit that curve, everything else slide through. Me out of mom, she do it too damn smooth. Me out of mom,
This is from Abe Medina, one of his videos here.
Mom in my life, blood at my eyes, the roof. Me out of mom, yeah, she made me lose my cool. Leather seats, clean taste, white knuckles on the shift. She lane split through the gout like she born for this. Tan lines, gold hoops, smile like she paid in full. She park it close, walk away, leaving everybody shook. She like, baby, don't front, this little car got sold. I said, Ma, you unfair. unfair, you make that driveway glow. She don't need no crown, she don't need no height. One turn of that wheel and she don't need me out of mom, she do it too damn smooth. Me out of mom, red coupe with attitude. Mom in my life, love that miles the roof. Me out of mom, yeah, she make me lose my cool. She a whole mood with the engine singing low. To see the queen on the quick little rope. Everybody stare when she slip through slow. Mom with the top down and she already knows. She out of mom, she do it too.
You gonna stuff that turkey? Need a hand or a wing?
I didn't see this.
You're so hot when you work.
Milky cereal for the moms who stay crunchy, high in vitamin D, and baby approved.
Check out the Milky line. It won't last long. Call now before it's gone.
Yeah, she make me lose my cool.
Hot mom summer, right? You know it. Still a 10.
Yeah.
Ready for a drive? Let's go.
She pull up clean, top down, fresh paint, cherry gloss. 2 seats, big grin, she make the whole block pause. Keys in hand, cornflakes, bag in the passenger side. She know that little red frame make a grown man wide eye. I said, Mom, that's a problem. She left, said, watch me move. Sun on that tiny dash, and she still got that groove. She don't need no crowd, just that wheel in a view. When she hit that curve, everything else slide through. Me out of mom, she do it too damn smooth. Me out of mom, red coupe with attitude. Mom in my life, love that miles the roof. Me out of mom, yeah, she made me lose my cool. Leather seats, clean taste, white knuckles on the shift. She lane split through the doubt like she born for this. Tan lines, gold hoops, smile like she paid in full. She park it close, walk away, leaving everybody shook. She like, baby, don't front, this little car got sold. I said, Ma, you unfair, you make that driveway glow. She don't need no crown, she don't need no high one. Turn of that wheel and she on the night. Me out of mom, she do it too damn smooth. Me out of mom, red coupe with attitude. Mom in my life, love that miles the roof. Me out of mom, yeah, she made me lose my cool. She a whole mood with the engine singing low. You see the queen on a quick little road. Everybody stare when she slip through slow. Mom with the top down and she already know. Me out of mom, she do it too damn smooth. Me out of mom, red coupe with attitude. Mom in my life, love that miles the roof. Me out of mom, yeah, she made me lose my cool.
This is the life. You gonna stuff that turkey? Need a hand or a wing? You're so hot when you work.
Milky cereal for the moms who stay crunchy, high in vitamin D, and baby approved.
This is so good. Good ass coffee never disappoints.
Check out the Milky line. It won't last long. Call now before it's gone.
Well, that was awesome. Great job, Ave. Appreciate that, man. I think you're letting me share it over here. Where'd our music go? Oh, snap. That was loud. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching Milky Miata by Ave Medina. He is the reason that we have good-ass coffee here on this show today. Ave Medina. Maybe tomorrow we can watch Milky Van and listen to that one. One looks cool too. They all look cool. I'm dying to see this one. I'm going to remember to do that tomorrow night. Thank you guys. Happy trading. Let's hope and pray for a bounce here for the sake of our Bitcoin and altcoins. About all we can do. Looks like it might be working. Cross our fingers. Hope to die. Try not to stick any needles in our eyes. See you tomorrow night. Jesus loves you.